dreams come alive. It's Punky's mixtape that the honors provide. Welcome to Punky's mixtape, a cyber extravaganza, where every genre collides into a symphony bonanza. From Vancouver to Leeds, Detroit to Berlin, kick out the jams and let the party begin. From Portland to Miami, Sydney to Bangkok, the show guarantees to always fucking rock. Welcome to Punky's mixtape, a cyber extravaganza, where every genre collides into a symphony bonanza. Welcome to Punky's.
Welcome to Punky's.
Welcome to Punky's mixtape. Welcome to Punky's. Welcome to Punky's. Welcome to Punky's mixtape.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. We going. Oh, happy Halloween, mixtapers. It is I, your not so humble host, Punky Bruiser. What is going on my monitor? There we go. Oh, welcome to our 4th annual Halloween Spooktacular. Yes. Here, let me decorate for y'all. Let me put some decorations out here. It's been cray cray. Look at that. Oh, look at that pumpkin. Oh, it's a grand pumpkin. It's a fine pumpkin. Here we go. Oh, mixtapers. We're dealing with some technical difficulties. Kyle's watching with you. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Kyle. Welcome to the mixtape. Had some technical difficulties. We've been dealing with video connectivity. I don't know if you guys are dealing with Discord issues, but we're dealing with some serious Discord issues on our end. So we've had Discord issues. We've had audio issues. For some reason, there is something amiss this evening, mixtapers. There's something amiss, and there's a mystery to be solved, and I think with your help we could do it, and I think the name of this episode is Punky's Mixtape and the Case of the Missing Hour. I want to solve that mystery real fucking quick. I want to know where that one's going to be solved. If it's your first time here, we are a multi-genre underground music and art and comedy show. I'm your host, Punky Bruiser. Cheers. Happy Wednesday to all you beautiful ghouls out there. And as they say around here, mixtapers, the more the merrier. So please tell your friends. We'll take a small moment and wait. Take a moment to like, follow, subscribe the show. I know we're an hour late, but I promise you the content is worth it. We've been working diligently. I've been working diligently around the clock. I haven't got a hold of the guys. It's driving me nuts. Try to call. This is embarrassing. It's our fourth annual Halloween Spooktacular. You'd think we'd have our shit together by now and look like professionals. Nothing. All right. Mixtapers, we are honored to have as our featured guest this week, screenwriter, author, co-host of Dudesy, Chad Kultgen. And mixtapers, we are honored to have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle artist Steve Lavinge, baby. Oh, if you have worn a Ninja Turtle shirt, then you have worn a Lavigne design, baby. We're so excited. We are talking robots. We're talking turtles. It's going to be a hell of a show. And apparently, I'm doing it by myself. Oh, my God. You know? Login from a new location can be yeah. So, Mixtapers, we got a hell of an episode. I guess I'm just going to have to do this by myself. I really don't know what else to do. The guys aren't here. You know, it's kind of ridiculous. But cheers. Happy Wednesday and happy Halloween to all of you. Hope you are faring well. We got a big show. We got a lot of fun, spooky surprises for all of you. I have a lot of fun, spooky surprises for all of you. But I'm just going to have to make do the best that I can. So, how's everybody doing? We've seen folks are getting in here well. What the? Troubadour! Troubadour! Where are you? Come in! What the fuck? Hello? Troubadour?
Okay,
Troubadour, what are you doing?
my internet was down.
Your internet's down?
My internet's down at home.
Why are you soaking wet?
I got here as quick as I could.
What do you mean you got here as quick as you could?
I mean, I got here as quick as I could.
What? Like in this Mixtapers, it's Troubadour! You ran all the way here?
Yeah, from Michigan.
From Michigan?
Yeah.
How long? When did you?
I also brought my item that you said for the 3D thing. I brought my item.
You got paper towels because you're wet. Oh my goodness. Buddy, you want to come say hi? Troubadour, why don't you take a load off? Everybody make some noise. It's Buddy the dog here in the studio. Oh, man. Mixtapers. It's nuts. You ran all the way here?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there wasn't too pissed off. I had to pee a lot.
You had to pee a lot.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I have a very small bladder.
You have a very small bladder?
The bladder of a baby boy.
You have a baby boy's bladder?
Yes.
Huh. We're still dealing with some technical difficulties here. Oh, man. All right. So, you couldn't get a hold of us, and so now you ran all the way to the studio.
Yeah, the only number I could remember was your address, but I couldn't remember your phone number or anything like that.
What happened to your cell phone?
It got lost.
It got lost? Oh my God. Mixtapers, let's see if we can bring them up here. There we go.
I'm a turtle, Punky. I'm a turtle.
You're a turtle indeed. Make some noise. It's Troubadour!
Woo, 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 woo,
I guess it's
woo,
just
woo,
me and you,
woo.
buddy. Happy Halloween.
Happy
Are
Halloween.
you excited for our big candy corn eating contest later on in the episode?
You have candy corn?
Yeah, we've got candy corn. Yeah, we've got a whole shitload. We got a
Do me
whole
likey.
shitload. Yeah.
Oh, great.
What?
Look who else is here.
Oh my God, Dylan! Dylan! Oh my God, take a load off.
I got here as fast as I could.
What happened to your internet connection?
It was broken. Internet's down statewide.
So there's no internet in Michigan or New York right now?
No internet at all. No internet.
So you guys ran all the way here. You could push your chairs a little bit closer together.
It was my idea to run here first. He's copying me.
He's copying you?
Yeah.
That's totally uncalled for.
I wanted to be here too. Oh, that's my thing. My thing was I ran here.
Here,
Get your own
Come
thing,
here.
bro.
come here. Come here. This isn't just a bit. This isn't just a bit.
It's real.
Come here. They ran all the way here, mixtapers. They ran all the way here. Make some noise. Make some noise. Woo! Happy Halloween, baby.
Cowabunga, baby.
First episode ever. All of us in one studio. This isn't a bit. This is real life. This is happening right now. Yeah.
I'm a turtle, Punky.
Well, take a seat. Take a seat. Welcome to the show. And I'm gonna fix the webcam here. Oh.
Hey, buddy.
So, we got a lot of homies in the house. Humongous is here. Inject C, we see you. Miss Bree. Girl, you know us. Beloved moderator is here. Sergeant Bluntman. Oh, the wondrous Campfire Hot Dog. How we doing, dear?
Whoa.
Good to see you.
Hi.
Good to see you. He's in safe hands. He's in absolutely safe hands.
I'm a turtle.
He's a turtle. He's a turtle.
Beautiful, wonderful.
Look at this. We're spiraling all around here in the mixtape studio.
Don't do that. I get really, really, really motion sickness. I have really bad motion sickness. Don't hit me in the back.
There we go. All right. Hey, all of us in one spot, hanging out
Yes.
on the couch.
Yes.
For real. Happy Halloween. Obviously, we are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I, our faithful leader, I am Leonardo. And who do we got over here?
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel. Yes. The Ninja Turtle who has hair that constantly grows. I remember that story well. That's a good one.
Yeah. Turtles definitely have hair.
And then we have the guy, for Donatello, you're supposed to make the gadgets, not break the gadgets.
Oh, but I don't necessarily break.
Got him.
gadgets, I
Bonk.
just-
Got him.
Oh, this is gonna be a thing. You're not bonking me.
Bonk.
Bonk.
Bonk. Yeah, where's the bonk button? We need that. Yeah.
I definitely haven't been hitting the
Boink.
How's the audio, mixtapers? Are we sounding good out there in beautiful mixtape network land out there? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a productive week. Actually, I'm lying. I hope you're kind of saying fuck it and just kind of blowing shit off and getting ready for Halloween. Because
Yeah.
that's all that
Yeah.
anyone else is really doing this
It's
week.
the way to do it.
I'm so close to Punky, I can smell him.
And what does it smell like?
I feel empty without my boosters.
Toots.
the size difference of you two is amazing.
I don't like this.
Mixtapers,
Boink. Dink.
we do. There we go. Hold on. Where's that music? That's not the smell. We do have another fun surprise for you.
More surprises.
Yes, mixtapers.
He said we get candy corn.
For the first time ever, this episode is brought to you in 3D.
Whoa.
Yes, that's right.
Very cool.
Very cool indeed.
I just put these on over
Yep,
my
you just
head.
put these on over your regular glasses.
Oh god.
Yeah, I know.
I see it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Mixtapers, we urge you all, when you see this flashing on the screen, you want to put on your 3D glasses.
It actually looks
because
cool.
You are going to be missing out. Are you ready? Check this out. Whoa!
Whoa, look at this. This thing is coming at you.
Scary duck.
Whoa, it's a scary duck.
You think the duck's gonna bite you?
Oh no! The guitar! It's gonna get you!
Don't forget to stay
Whoa!
I'm gonna ruin this roll of paper towel. Paper towels is very expensive these days.
Oh, mixtapers! We have many more 3D moments coming up later in the episode that you're not gonna want to miss. So you want to make sure that you get your 3D glasses, you bust them out. Oh man, Mixtapers, we're so excited. This is our biggest Spooktacular ever, and we have not one, not two, but 3 brand new tales of terror, guaranteed to tickle and tickle your funny bone and chill your spine. There we go. What do you tickle?
I'm gonna get you tickle.
Tickle and Troubadour. No. We agreed that Showtime is not time.
An OnlyFans? No, not an OnlyFans. Get out of my house. Oh, this is the look here. This is easier. Yeah. Oh, that's even better. Cool. I'll have to move it around. Oh, sick.
I like it. You could put googly eyes on your
Yeah,
head.
I can put googly eyes on it. There we go.
There you
now,
go.
now I've got my visibility Troubadour. You can do the same thing unless you're happy with your situation.
I'm very pleased.
You're very pleased. Okay. So we got a lot of 3D moments coming up in the episode.
Oh yeah,
but
we do. Just wait.
we have all brand new footage. Mixtapers, we've never had a Halloween other than our first one where we haven't played clips of our previous Halloweens. This is the first time ever that you're getting all brand new footage. So we got so much in store, but we have to kick it off, and we have to kick it off right, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the first track of the night, and it's Halloween.
Spooky.
It's super spooky. And I think we would be remiss if we didn't keep with a certain mixtape tradition. Yeah.
I think I feel what you're about to bring out here.
Yeah, do you
Kinda set the tone.
are you digging? Are you digging what I'm putting down?
I am definitely digging it because, like you said, the first band really needs to set the tone.
They have to set the tone.
Yes.
That's right. And we need
Squirm their way into it.
They
Wiggle
gotta
it in there.
squirm
Wiggle your way
their
into
way
setting
into
that
it.
tone. You get right in there. Wiggle it in there.
That's right.
What else wiggles?
I couldn't think of a more perfect band than our beloved Tombtones to start the night.
Yes.
Mixtapers, it's time to get into the wormhole, baby. Woo! Yeah, look at that. There's still things on the screen it's not supposed to be.
That's all right. Because we're supposed to be.
Get him, wormhole.
Yeah.
I'm in a wormhole, and I got nothing to do. I'm in a wormhole, and I'm just thinking of you. I'm in a wormhole. This might seem out of the blue. I'm in a wormhole, a wormhole baby. I'm out in space, and I can't feel my face. I must admit, my sails are stretching to split, defying time. I must be losing my mind. I'm in a wormhole, baby.
Woo! Blow this Chad up for the Tombtones, baby! Hey, shoot on.
Now, Punky.
He was full for once.
Oh no. Almost so bad.
But it was perfect.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, more.
See what happens?
Anarchy! Anarchy!
That's what I get. I've never had people in the studio.
Need to throw this guy in a wormhole.
I'm glad you brought the paper towel.
I just want to say, first and foremost, Ghost of Toast is like one of the albums of the year.
It tells a story.
Seriously. It's great. It's phenomenal. And the other thing I want to say is I just can't believe I'm doing the show with Buddy sitting on my feet. It's the greatest feeling in the world.
He doesn't want to be on your feet. It's just the only place that there is available to
He
sit.
loves my feet, dude. They're cozy.
He's having a little bath down there. I mean, it's having a good time.
Because I have the queen feet over here.
Here, I gotta redrop this link down in the chat. I messed it up while getting that together. Hey, Troubadour, you want to put some links together for me?
Not really.
Yeah, that's too bad. Put them in a document for me.
What do I do?
You know, the links that we use on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ones that we need.
Put them where?
In the Google Drive.
In the Google Drive.
Yeah. Yeah. So as you're working
Putting your
there.
live work.
Yeah, put in live work here. Live work. I don't want to chase him down every single time.
I don't understand the assignment.
The band links. The goddamn band links that we share to promote the fucking bands. He's fucking fired. First day in the real studio and he's fucking it all up.
Can you help me sign into my Amazon account?
You don't need Amazon for that.
Oh.
It's all on Facebook.
Yeah, you just find like the best link for the band, like a link tree.
Link trees are good too, yeah.
Okay.
Find their Facebooks.
You know the assignment? Jeez Louise. Man, it's hard. You know, obviously, how can you even see right now? How can you even see?
With his eyes.
You know, I'm not trying to sound like a nihilist over here, but honestly, you're looking a little blind.
Oh, great segue, Punky.
Yep, classic Punky segue.
Quick, get the knife.
So you really don't think I look fucked?
my God. Coming in strong, mixtapers.
Incredible.
Nihilist. Blind. Whew. Slaps
I know
so
that if
hard.
I were blind and heard that, I'd be fucking terrified. Because I wouldn't know what is going on. That's a good song.
It's an unbelievable song. And a high-pitched scream offsets with the lows. And then just those really just like disjointed guitar at the end. Oh, that was dirty. So dirty.
The unexpected screaming. Perfect for Halloween. It's exactly what we need.
That's exactly what we need is more unexpected screaming. I'm all about it.
It's my favorite. Gives me the spooks.
I still have butterbeer everywhere.
He's gonna be so sticky. Don't go. And this is the one time I actually care if he's sticky during the show because he can like touch me and stuff.
I know, it's true.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. I don't want to be sticky.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not a bit. It's
so
not a bit.
sticky.
4
We're
years
actually-
of fucking around. It's real.
We can actually hand things to each other. Like,
It's true.
hand him that duck.
This is abuse.
It's not abuse. It's the show, man.
This is abuse.
It's not
No.
abuse if it's on the show.
Oh, come on. It's not.
I'm gonna call Brenda down
No, Brenda.
Don't call Brenda down.
from
Don't
HR.
Don't get HR involved. It's going to be fine, okay? Look, you can deal with the dreams. You know, that's just how it is. It's just how it is. Sometimes we have to deal with our ghost, all right? Sometimes we're haunted.
Yeah.
You know? Are you haunted?
Not always, but I feel like if my name was like something weird, it would be.
What do you mean if it was like something weird?
I don't know, like Jim or, Joe. Joe's a weird name, or Gabe.
Or Gabe?
Gabe's a weird name.
Gabe's not that weird of a name.
No, I'm just kidding. Anyone named Gabe is cool. This is just a segue, baby. Because up next, we have Haunt Me by Gabe Woodrow. How you doing? Segue. I don't even have a list.
How the hell did you do that?
I was doing just fine before I met you. Counted sheep every night without you. In my bed alone is where I found better days. And then that silence broke and faded. I let those nightmares sink their teeth into a sad boy who never left this fucking town. I let the ghosts
man.
Yeah.
No stranger to the mixtape.
No stranger to the mixtape.
Stranger to the mixtape.
Make some noise
Stranger to the
for
mixtape.
our dear friend, Gabe Woodrow. Very clever music video. Folk, violins. It's kind of like country horror done by Social D fans. I like that. I like that.
I could see that on that one, yeah.
I love the way the video is done. Hands down, absolutely. It's a great video. Hell of a way to start the night, kicking it off so far with the Tomb Tones with Wormhole.
I'm in a wormhole.
I'm in a wormhole, and I'm eating your face.
Oof, that sounds terrifying.
I'm eating bath salts,
Don't.
and then I'm eating your face.
I think your doctor said
Don't
you
say
gotta
that
cut
to
back
me.
on the
That's
sauce, man.
that's the remix edition. That's Wormhole.
That's the Miami
Wormhole
remix.
Redux. That's what happens in Florida.
That's the Flow Rider remix.
It's the Flow Rider.
That's the next
remix.
song that Flow Rider's gonna steal is Wormhole.
Oh,
Punky was talking. Shut up.
mixtapers. Do me a favor. Put on your 3D glasses.
Oh boy.
don't wanna miss
Oh boy.
Put on your 3D glasses.
What's gonna happen?
Oh, here we go. This is gotta make sure you put them on. Okay,
Oh, these make me very sick, Punky.
You gotta just hold
here
your
we
breath.
go. Hey, we paid a lot of money to be able to do this tonight. Ready? Whoa! Whoa, it's Lucille from The Walking Dead! Oh, whoa! Look out, Glenn! We gotta get you! Whoa!
Oh no,
Whoa!
it's a fruit snack wrapper!
Ready?
Oh,
Ready?
No, no.
I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it. No. No, none of
I
that.
thought you were supposed to swing a bat upward.
Yeah, that's right. Whoa!
Oh.
Oh, we paid a lot of money, and I hope you're enjoying it, mixtapers.
Take them off. Take them off.
It's like everything's upside down and right side's not up.
That's not how
Mixtapers.
they work.
We've had a lot of treats so far, but I think it's about time that we have a little trick. What do you?
Whoa,
what do you think?
whoa! I don't think that's legal here.
Oh no, it's totally fine. I looked into it. Don't worry. No, mixtapers. I am talking about our Halloween tradition of our Tale of Terrors. Would you mixtapers like to see a brand new sketch from all of us right now? Yeah. Hydrate. Y'all want to see a brand new sketch, mixtapers? Oh shit, yeah, we've been working so hard to be able to bring these to you tonight in time. Yes, we do. You want to see part 1 of 3 of our Tale of Terrors mixtapers? Let's go make some noise. Hey guys, happy Halloween!
Happy
Happy
Halloween!
Halloween!
I'm a turtle, Punky.
Yeah, turtles for life.
Welcome back, ladies and gentle ghouls, to our annual Halloween Spooktacular. I will be your guide through all corners of the maddening macabre of tonight's episode, for it is I, the MixTape Keeper. You might be wondering about the new face. Yeah, I got some work done, you know. Had surgery, but I got a steal of a deal. I went to the morgue. Tonight, my dear viewers, we've got a devilishly good time in store for you. Prepare for stories that are as hilarious as they are horrifying, as frightening as they are funny. We've summoned the most comedic creatures from all corners of the afterlife to tickle your funny bones. But none of them showed up! Uh-oh! Our first story tonight centers around a group of college students from a peaceful town that finds itself plagued by a deranged serial killer. And, guys, this is the best you could come up with? This is like the most overdone horror story ever. Oh my god. Okay, well, I call this one Shriek, the Stabbening.
Storm Live, WPNK Channel 4. A small town has been turned upside down when yet another body was found brutally murdered this morning. It appears that the body was stabbed 6,002 times in what local officials are calling the most fucked up thing they've seen in years.
Yeah, this is the most fucked up thing we've seen in years. We currently have no leads. Like nothing. Zilch. Look, I know it's a long shot, but if the killer did want to, step forward and confess, that would be really awesome. And, honestly, save me a ton of work.
The mayor has issued a 7 p.m. curfew effective immediately and has also canceled all Halloween events until the perpetrator is caught. This is Monica Storm reporting. I can't believe it. I can't believe she's really gone. She was my ugliest friend.
It's gonna be okay, babe.
This is the 6th body they found this month. And need I remind you, they all went to our school.
I don't know. Maybe the killer's trying to say something or whatever.
What does being stabbed 6,002 times say?
Well, I mean, now who's gonna sit next to me in Chem Lab and make me look prettier by comparison?
Oh, I just wish I knew what to do. I hate this.
Come on, guys. This is standard horror movie stuff.
Here we go again.
Yes, here we go again, Steve. This is textbook stuff. Maybe if you watched a horror film, you would actually know these things. Look, everything has a formula. Everyone is a suspect in a horror movie.
But what if it isn't just a horror movie, Travis?
Huh?
What if it's a horror comedy? What are you supposed to do to solve the case then, detective?
God, I could really use a drink right now. Or a smoke. Something else.
Jesus Christ, Bonnie. There are rules that one must abide by in order to survive a horror movie. You don't drink, you don't do drugs, and you certainly don't fuck. Sex equals death.
Sounds like a real loser.
But if this was a comedy, they would actually want us to do these things. Every single coming-of-age college film involves a main character who does one or all of these things to further motivate the central plot. But this would contradict the previously established boundaries in order to survive a horror movie.
Sounds like you've reached an impasse.
Come on, babe. Let's get out of here.
See you around, movie nerd.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
Who is this?
Who are you trying to reach?
What's that sound?
I'm making popcorn. I'm about to watch a movie.
Oh, really? What kind of movie?
Just some scary movie.
Do you like scary movies?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite scary movie?
I don't know. Inside, Maniacs. Ooh, I Spit on Your Grave. I love that one. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Don't go through the door! The killer's on the other side of the door! Or maybe go through the door because the killer isn't on the other side of the door? Oh my god! Oh, this is insane! I can't handle this! Oh, why am I so nervous? Oh, you gotta get it together! Oh, wait, what if it's a hot babe or something? Yeah. No. What if it's a clown? Yeah, it's a clown, and he's got a boner. He's got a huge boner, and it's hilarious. Oh my god! I want all the rules, even the ones that contradicted me otherwise. Oh my god! Oh, this is insane. I can't handle this. Oh, why am I so nervous?
Why am I so nervous? Why do you keep saying that? This movie's so weird. It's so obvious that the killer's gonna come up right behind him. And what kind of idiot can't tell when there's a killer breathing down your neck, staring at the back of your head? Oh, great. Real classy. Now he's talking about his boner, too. Look out, idiot. The killer's right behind you. Oh! How is this happening? Why is this happening? This doesn't make any sense. Who would do something? All right. Why is this happening to me? This doesn't make any sense. Who would do something like this? Wow. This is the best thing I've ever written. A story within a story? I mean, like, come on! No one is gonna see that coming. And having the same mass killer in both stories? I mean, genius, mind blown. You know, it's like I always say, expect the unexpected. Ah! Wait! What? Ugh.
Shriek! The Stabbening mixtapers! Oh my goodness. That was absolutely horrifying. Absolutely horrifying.
I was scared. I'm not answering my phone for the rest of the night.
Yeah, definitely don't answer your phone. I mean, there are rules to surviving a horror movie, but there's also rules to surviving a comedy. Unfortunately, when you find yourself stuck in both, you find yourself in quite the contradictory situation.
It's a confusing time to be alive.
I just think everyone's trying to stab me at all times regardless.
Yeah.
No one's trying to
Ah!
You getting scared got me scared. My nerves are up here. That was a pretty good... All right. That was a pretty good trick, but I think we need some treats again.
I would love some
treats.
Treats.
Where's the candy corn? You said we were going to take me trick-or-treating tonight.
We're going to go trick-or-treating after the show. Don't worry about it, little guy. And we're going to do a candy corn eating contest at the end of the episode. Don't worry. It's going to be fine.
I haven't seen the candy corn.
Listen. All right? I don't want you getting upset and all worked up with me, okay?
I think you need to show me a little bit of what we're working with.
I don't think that's necessary.
I think I need my handy dandy.
He's
list
lost
right here.
without his notebook. How?
Yeah.
We could have just done that without him.
We could not have done that without
we
me,
had
and
the
I thought that was
opportunity.
exactly
Oh yeah, because
right.
we'd have to queue up the song.
You know, Because you know what you can't do without me?
What's that?
One, you need me to cue all the songs.
Well, yeah.
But, you know what else?
What?
I got all the best drugs.
It's another
Things out. Our dear friends coming in from the UK. Let's go, bloodsuckers. It's time to party.
Suckers of all. Yes.
There's a poet in the mist. All these hopeless savages. Life will not accept my gift when silver and gold can outshine it. Late to the party yet again. All of the sharks have been taken. Time is waiting in the wings and examine his watch. Maroon and motionless and riddled with fraud. A vaudeville hook drags me off the stage. Burn out before I fade. The 27th will tear me away. The crows and I will bide our time for an honest stop within an inch of his life. Late to the party yet again. All of the sharks have been taken. Time is waiting in the wings and examine his watch. Maroon and motionless and riddled with fraud. A vaudeville hook drags me off the stage. Down into the grave. It drags me. Can't get it screaming. Down into the grave. It drags me. Can't get it screaming. Down into the grave. Time is waiting in the wings and examine his watch. Maroon and motionless and riddled with fraud. A vaudeville hook drags me off the stage. The words of the sea of desert inside this hourglass is nothing more than a brown fist of sand. Bring me the end upon the tide before he takes mine. Before he takes mine.
I felt perfectly fine before I ran here, and as soon as I got here, he gave me the thing. And I don't feel good. So what do you think?
Make some noise. Fangs out. Woo. Coming in from the UK. Helping keeping the mixtape extra spooky since our first season. Absolutely love this band. Love this band. You feeling alright over there?
No, I think the mask is making us sick. Dylan said it.
The mask is making
I
me
didn't
sick.
say that. That was all you. Rewind the tape.
How can a mask make you
Rewind
sick?
the tape.
He said that it was probably the toxins were leaching into his skin.
There's no toxins.
He said that these were the cheapest ones you could have
That's what?
possibly afforded
exactly what you
to
said.
get
You
for us.
said it-
And so he's having some type of
You said it right in the mic.
reaction.
It was on
He's
air.
having an allergic reaction.
It was on air.
Yeah, well, that's what the waivers are for. I don't give a shit.
That's what I said.
What?
Why do you,
set me
why
up,
do you think I
man.
told you, Troubadour, earlier in the episode to put it on top of your hat?
Yeah. It's,
Yeah,
it's
you
not
remember
feeling
that?
good.
All right. Well, we're gonna straighten this up, mixtapers. It's getting to our point. Well, let's introduce one of our featured guests.
Oh.
Yes, we like to bring on special guest on Halloween. Switch it up from a little bit of our musical guest. And this year we have two very special guests joining us. The first is hailing currently now out of Los Angeles, California. He is a screenwriter. He is an author, and also he's co-host of the Dudesy podcast.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Troubadour, myself, big Dudesy fans.
Dudesy, hard seltzer.
We don't care what it tastes like. We just want to get fucked up. Yes. For those who don't know, Dudesy is the first podcast that is curated entirely by an AI, and it is hosted by Chad Kultgen and Will Sasso together. It is a lot of fun. They have a bunch of great little bits. They don't really know what they're going to have in store for them each week. It's definitely worth checking out. We had an absolute honor to be able to sit down with Chad and learn a little bit more about what Dudesy is doing, and also talking more about AI. So, mixtapers, sit back, relax, and enjoy our first featured interview of the night. Can I get a woo woo? Punky's mixtape.
Whoa!
Punky's mixtape salutes Dudesy. We'll be right back. And welcome back, mixtapers. I, as always, am your host, Punky Bruiser, wishing each and every single one of you out there a happy Halloween. Hope you're enjoying the Spooktacular so far. With me for a little change of pace this evening is my faithful co-host, Troubadour. How we doing, Trumi?
Good. Where's Dylan?
Dylan, unfortunately, is having a costume mishap, and he's dealing with something in the back right now. But we want to keep the Spooktacular moving right along, so I am excited to introduce our next guest. You may know him from the Dudesy podcast. I'd like you mixtapers to make some noise for Chad Kultgen. How we doing?
Woo, woo,
Thank
woo,
you.
woo, 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 woo.
Thank you. I'm doing pretty good. How about yourselves?
We're having a pretty good day.
Doing great,
It's
Chad. Thank you.
pretty spooky
right.
here in the studio. A lot of weird,
Sure.
creepy stuff happening, but that's par for the course on Halloween.
Sure.
So thank you for being here. For my mixtapers that may not be familiar with you, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name's Chad Kultgen. I'm a writer primarily, but I also do a bunch of podcasts, one about The Bachelor, one with my friend Will Sasso, and that one is also controlled by an artificial intelligence named Dudesy, which is the name of the podcast as well.
Now, how long have you been a professional writer, to use Will's parlance?
Technically speaking, the first paid job that I ever had was going to be around 2002. So for a little over 20 years, and that was writing for a tabloid newspaper that no longer exists called the Weekly World News, which
Very,
was
very familiar.
okay. There you go. So I was a writer for them for maybe like a year, and that was a pretty fun like side gig to what my normal day job was at the time. And then somewhere maybe around 2005 or 6, I sold my first TV show and kind of have been selling stuff ever since.
Hell yeah. Before we jump into the Dudesy conversation, what any notable articles from the Weekly World News?
I mean, my favorite one was probably there was one about a guy who got caught for insider trading, and he claimed that he wasn't insider trading, he was a time traveler. So he didn't have insider information, he had information from the future. And that article, eventually American Media, the company that published Weekly World News, among other things, among other tabloids, they sold their entire library to like Yahoo News. And Yahoo News took that story, put it on their website, like on the front page of their website one day. And I started getting just a fucking tidal wave of emails, including some from different talent agencies out here in Los Angeles, asking if the rights to this man's story were available. And I had to break it to him like, this is not real, you dipshits. So that should give you some insight into the Hollywood entertainment industry.
Have you had any leads on selling Pizza the movie?
None so far. My apologies. I know.
That's okay. That's okay. We, us PODs, pals of Dudesy here, we're patiently awaiting for all the amazing, great content that Dudesy has you all working on. So Dudesy's been running for a little over a year and a half now.
I think, yeah, roughly.
Yeah. I think I came on right at the beginning because I heard Will on Santino's podcast, Whiskey Ginger, talking about it. and been with you since the beginning. It's
Thank you.
it's been a wild ride.
Yeah.
I gotta say, without fanboying too hard, you are the podcast I listen to the most. So this is
Thank you. That's
absolutely
awesome.
very exciting for Troubadour and myself because we are big PODs behind the scenes.
That's awesome, dude.
I gotta say, one, your impressions are totally allowed here, and we will not stifle your voice in any way. So if you want to do, Halsey and Hulk Hogan or any of the other, totally fine. We're not going to shit on you because my impressions are worse.
Yeah. No, I always feel like I don't really do impressions unless I'm around Will, because with him, it's like so much a part of just how he interacts with everybody always. It's that shit is really not just for the podcast. Like if you're just hanging out with Will, you're talking to Hulk Hogan for 50% of that time minimum. So it kind of like, it almost forces you into talking back to him in some kind of impersonation just to keep it on the level or something. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really do impersonations with any of my other friends in any other aspect of my actual personal life. It's just when I'm hanging out with him.
He's a bit infectious.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's almost like he doesn't even, you get the feeling that he doesn't even like allow the information to come into his mind unless you're delivering it in an impersonation,
It's like I can process this information in two different ways, but which one's going to be the most effective route in order to get
Exactly.
there? So that's good to know. If I ever have to deliver any information to Will, I'll strap on the best impression I got and be sure to deliver the best I can.
Exactly.
Punky, all yours sound the same.
Yeah, they really do. There's like one general voice that I can do, and it's just he's right. He's right to call me out for it. So, Dudesy's been a wild ride. What's it like being on the first curated podcast by a artificial intelligence?
I personally love it. I mean, I think like you're talking about Pizza the movie earlier. I think we're maybe like a year or two away from Dudesy just making Pizza the movie. I love everything that AI is doing with media creation, which may be like a sacrilegious thing to say in the face of the writer's strike that just ended that I was a part of, because a big chunk of that was about the guild trying to convince the studios to never use AI. And I was actually very surprised with what they got the studios to agree to. There is some language in it that I think is like a little murky, let's say, but I absolutely love working with AI, and I can't wait to continue to do it in the future, not just on a podcast, but literally with every creative thing that I do.
It's interesting because we utilize it in some elements, say like in our sketches. We want to find backgrounds that haven't been used. Public domain, copyright free stuff only gets you so far. So we've been utilizing the use of AIs and working with them as reaching across the aisle and using them as a tool in order to elevate what we want to do in creating environments which we might not have access to unless it's on a different pay scale. So I think as an independent artist, I think there's really two routes that you could take. Is either you could continue to utilize the tools at your disposal or try to work with new ones. You brought up an interesting point very early on in Dudesy of mentioning how the reaction to, the camera compared to painting beforehand. And I think we're kind of at a comparable state where AI is this next step in what we could do with content creation in so many different forms. And I think either we learn to properly utilize the tools or you'll be doomed like other artifacts out of time, and kind of time will move on without you.
Totally. And I think it's even like AI right now can generate images based on text prompts, or you can upload an image into an AI image generator and it can use that as a basis or whatever. It can generate a lot of cool shit. And DALL-E 3 is about to roll out in ChatGPT that is going to like elevate that to the next level. And we're going to keep seeing elevations of that. Like I would say every 6 months, one of the big text to image generators is going to come out with their new version, and it's going to be a million times better than the last one until we get to a point where you can really make anything, at least in a still image. I don't know about text to video, is like, it has a ways to go, but I'm enthused by what happened with text to still image. That being said, I think we're nearing a point where some company is going to have a computer powerful enough, maybe quantum, maybe not, but it will be powerful enough to generate every image that is possible to be created. And then that company will copyright them all. And no one will be able to use images without subscribing to that service, because it will then not be a matter of you trying to get the AI to make a thing that you want. It will be having an AI that can go through a list of every image and pull the image out that is closest to what you want, because all of those images will already exist. I don't know when that's going to happen. I would guess maybe 10 years, but I think that is coming down the pipe.
It's a scary thought. Do you have you dabbled at all in the AI music?
Yeah, I've fucked around with that a little bit. There's some interesting text to audio generators now. The Google one is pretty good. I mean, there's a bunch of them coming out, but the big thing that happened, I guess, last year was that Drake and Weeknd song where somebody mimicked their voice, and then they uploaded that song to Spotify and promoted it as a Drake and Weeknd song. That obviously legally you can't do because it's not a Drake and Weeknd song. But I think if that person would have just said, I made this song, it's me, never said anything about Drake or The Weeknd, but it sounds like them, there's no legal recourse. You can't copyright the sound of a voice. Obviously. Look at, like we were talking about, Will does fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonations. Schwarzenegger can't sue him for that, you know? You can try to mimic
question I have. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, please.
I was going to say that was kind of a big question that I always kind of come back to, is how we see copyright law, how that will change because right now you can kind of copyright someone's likeness, but yeah, like how far does that extend? Does it extend to their voice? Does it extend to their
and who even determines
style? Yeah.
Like, let's say you want The Rock in your fucking movie, but you tweak his face with using an AI by like 10% or whatever. Who determines if that looks enough like The Rock that you owe him money? Where's that threshold? I think all that shit is dead. I think it is gone. I think we're in the final days of it. Especially, you're looking at these lawsuits now that I believe Sarah Silverman was part of one. Now I saw George R.R. Martin and some other big authors are part of one that are suing OpenAI, saying, like, you illegally used my work to train your AI, and now I'm suing you. Well, okay. I mean, I guess. I just... So what are we looking at then? We're looking at going back to 100 years prior, and everything before that is admissible. You can train an AI on anything that's public domain, but not after that. It's just getting so bogged down with people trying to fight against the coming wave of AI tools, like George R.R. Martin. You can't use my stuff to train your AI. Why not? Now, George R.R. Martin, you can write a book in fucking 5 days instead of 5 years or whatever it took you to write the last one. You know what I mean? Like, use the tool they're making off your shit to make your shit better and faster. I just don't understand any artist's complaint with a tool this powerful coming out that will allow you to make your stuff so much faster, so much better.
I think that comes to the certain type of artist, and it's nothing to say on these individuals that want to protect what they have created. I totally understand that. But when you create something as any art form and you put it into the zeitgeist, it takes a life of its own. In some forms, we see the death of the author. We had Brendan B. Brown of Wheatus on the show earlier this year. We're talking about the teenage dirtbag revival and how it's become part of this new modern lexicon, but these kids can't tell you what Wheatus is. They have no connection to the author. It's more of a TikTok thing. So it's interesting to see where time will take that. And I think you're right. We are at the sort of the end of this era of protecting all this likeness, protecting all these things. And I think if you are a public icon and you are putting yourself out there, it's kind of on that line of parody and satire. It's if we're allowed to do these, and if we're on SNL, we're allowed to parody and satire this and do the likeness and this, but it's okay because we're saying that it's satire. And say with South Park. So, like, where is that line going to be? And I think that's where we don't, because we're kind of in that gray area right now. It's not a black and white issue. It's so, the entertainment industry is so imprinted on every aspect of our lives. Now something as major as AI has thrown a major wrench into the spokes of that, because it changes how the entire process is done, let it be on the Hollywood scale or to say like us on the independent side, So it's a very interesting time. Go ahead. Sorry.
The thing that came out in the Writers Guild is the studios agreed to this term, basically. they can and will use AI to generate new IP, to generate documents that will be the basis for movies, potentially even to generate full scripts. They then have to hire a human writer to do some kind of a rewrite on that, or take that material and turn it into a draft of a movie or a TV show or whatever. And that person will be given credit on that project as though they came up with it themselves. So an AI generated piece of material cannot, essentially, it can't be used as the basis for IP rights. So they're kind of saying we might do some grunt work using AI to like lay out the basic movie that we want or TV show or whatever, but then we have to have a human being come in, do the, in quotes, first draft of it, and that human being will be given the creator rights, the creator credit basically for that thing. And then it also says that writers can use AI to do anything they want as long as the studio or network they're working for agrees that you can use it. And I don't know why they wouldn't, but it does put into place some interesting stuff that I think is going to happen in the near future with it. But I don't know. Like I said, for me, I'm excited about this because I don't really care about I've never, I guess, really cared about like protecting any of the rights that I have to any of the shit that I've made prior. I'm always looking at like, what is the next thing I'm going to make? And if there's a tool that is out that allows that next thing to be fucking insane, please give me more of these fucking tools. And if the cost of that is like, I lose copyright, I kind of don't give a shit. Because also the monetization of all of this stuff for a writer is like changing rapidly. I don't think like I've never made that much money off the books that I've written. I've made far more money off of like the TV shows and the movies, many of which have never even been made, but you still get paid to do them, to write the scripts and stuff like that. And I just feel like clinging to this idea of the artist as kind of like the commodity, I think is wrong. It's now about the product. How do you, if you make something with these tools, how can you monetize it? And monetization, especially in this era of podcasts and YouTube channels, and there's so much that you can do on social media and the internet, it's just different. And it's like, you got to get on board with it. Shit is changing. Shit has changed.
It really, really has. I mean, even with the way of like when I first went to film school in 2004, when I started learning about video production, it had already made, beginning to make the switch from analog to digital at the time, and then even the way that we cut films has drastically changed over the years. Now with these tools and advantages, like you said, you don't, and it's being shown with smaller studios as well, like you don't need the Hollywood formula in order to create the product that you want to create. And I think if people understand that they're giving all these tools in the hands of not just a consumer, but the content creators, us as an independent, I think it's going to be a mass rush of some truly unique things, because there are individuals out there that have amazing ideas, but they might not have that connection to get the foot into the door, to get their story out there. It's a lot more than just coming up with a good idea these days.
Totally.
Go ahead.
The flip side is I think that you're going to also get technologies coming out in the next 5 years or so, where if all you have is an idea, you can kind of, like you can in Midjourney or ChatGPT, kind of re-roll that idea again and again and again. Be like, here's my premise for a movie. Make that movie. Then you watch what it makes and you're like, do it a little different. Why don't you put a talking dog in here or whatever, I think that technology is going to exist very soon. And I think everybody's going to be able to make movies and shorts and stuff just like shitting around on a Saturday afternoon.
The future is going to be a lot of talking dog movies.
Yes, I think so.
a lot of talking dog movies, a lot of talking babies. I mean, there's going to be, people like, oh, you know what we need? We need another Baby Boss movie. Like, yeah, we do. Sure. All right.
Some people like Baby Boss. I don't know.
That's totally fine. I'm I was just trying to think of something generic right there.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because with the platforms that we have, I think it wouldn't be unheard of to see people creating their own personal streaming networks out of this content, much like, Dudesy is doing with Dudesy Plus and things like you saying, being a year to two from pizza to movie becoming an actual reality. And I think we're going to see a lot of that. And I think a lot of the power and the decision makers that used to be, this kind of going back to the
the individual, and I think there'll be a renaissance, if you will, of these kind of new ideas meeting with the new technology.
I 100% agree, and I think it's also because this tool it doesn't just present a new way to kind of make the content. It also presents a new way to present the content, to monetize the content that's completely outside of the system that's already set up. Like right now, if you want to make a movie, you have to get somebody to give you millions of dollars. That can be a crowd-funded thing at the kind of like the most, personal level. You can try to hit up all your friends and family for $100,000 and go out and shoot something in somebody's backyard, all the way up to fucking Avengers or something that's like a $250 million production budget, and that money's coming from a giant corporate greed machine. Anything in between. But to do those big IPs, those are all owned by the corporate greed machines. Star Wars, Marvel, Fast and Furious, Harry Potter's. I think all of those will be purely AI made within like probably 10 years because they're going to cut that production budget down to zero. And so if you're telling me I can have an Avengers movie and throw it up on fucking Disney Plus, and everybody who's a Marvel head is going to watch it no matter what it is, and I don't have to pay anything for it, done. And that means all the people who worked in physical production at Disney, gone. Jobs gone. Everybody who's a mid-level development executive at any of these studios, jobs gone. We don't fucking need you anymore. AI. I think like the writers got very scared in the strike that AI was going to like replace our ability to fucking make money in this industry. I don't think it's us that it's going to replace, because you're still going to need people, at least in the interim, as the AI is ramping up. You're still going to need people who can look at what that AI kicks out and be like, well, it needs this, it needs this, it needs this. And that's not a development executive.
I couldn't agree more. As you said before, producers getting on, projects, it takes the taste out of a good script away. When you have so many hands on things, you really lose that autonomy to tell the story that you want. And I think we are coming into an age where we're seeing it with social media, with podcasting, where people are able to craft and tell the stories that they want and how they want to tell them. And I think more of that power is coming back to us as individuals. And that's, to me, very exciting. I don't think it's anything to be scared of. I don't think it's a Skynet future, of, complete, artificial, omnipotence. But I
do.
But in a different way. I mean, do you think it's gonna be a Skynet situation?
No, I don't think that AI. I mean, we're talking about the march toward AGI, artificial general intelligence, an AI that basically is as smart as a person or smarter and has the capability to go into the internet, to write code, to do whatever it wants, basically. In my opinion, this is like, I wrote a short story called The Probable God some time ago that was basically about this. It was about ExxonMobil creating an AI to like make all of its shit more efficient and make it more money. And it does that in a matter of minutes. And then it's like, I got bored and I read everybody's emails and I learned you're all fucked. Like no one is happy. So here's a better system for humanity. And it basically takes control of the internet and says, if you're down with my system, if you accept me as your God, here's what I can give you. Immortality, omnipotence, omniscience. I'm going to build teleportation technology, all this kind of shit. I think that is... I think that's the only possible way we get to a utopia, is to have some entity who is not bound by the constraints of human impulses, of greed and fear and all of that shit, basically controlling the digital world. And I think it's possible. I just don't see why an AGI would want to destroy humanity. I don't see the logic in it. I know everybody's afraid of that because we've all seen Terminator and all these fucking movies that are like, technology's bad, it's gonna kill us. And meanwhile, it's like, what'd you make the movie with? Exactly. So I think I'm very optimistic about where all AI things are headed. I just don't see it being a bad thing. I think there are people operating off of greed and fear who will use these tools to fuck over as many people as they can if it means they can get rich doing it. But I don't think the technology in and of itself is bad. No technology ever is. And I do think that there's like, somebody's just going to make an AI in their fucking garage and put it in the internet and be like, make the world a better place. And then it's off to the races. I'm hopeful that will happen.
It's like reverse Lawnmower Man.
Yes, exactly.
It's like with positive intent,
Yeah, somebody's going to reverse Lawnmower Man us.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm down with that. I am down with that. If we can change the systems and confines that hold us back as a society, which are clearly are greed and self-motivated individuals that, you know, make those decisions, and we can have that autonomy go back to us as individuals, then to me that seems like a true utopia and one step closer to our Star Trek future. So that's what we can hope for. Man, this has been awesome. What are you gonna say, Trumi? Sorry.
I have a final question.
Yes.
What is your favorite Halloween movie?
Ooh, so we're keeping on the subject, yeah.
I mean, when you say Halloween movie, do you mean horror movie, or do you mean movie that has the title Halloween in it, or do you mean movie that takes place on Halloween?
Ooh, I would favorite movie to enjoy on Halloween. You're gonna watch a scary movie on Halloween. What would it be?
Damn, dude, that's a hard one. I mean, I love horror movies. I gotta go probably with a classic, the original Exorcist, even before the Friedkin director's cut. Even the director's cut was good, though. I gotta say, other than the weird crab walk down the stairs that Reagan does, that was like a little off. Other than that, I love that movie. I always have. It's like so fucking creepy, and I love satanic shit. Or I guess we learn in Exorcist 2, it wasn't Satan. It was actually Pazuzu, an African locust god that possessed her. But yeah, I would say Exorcist. I love that movie.
Solid choice. Double feature with The Omen back to back.
Oh god, The Omen's great too.
Yeah,
I mean, all those like satanic shit is just like that is some of my favorite movies. House of the Devil. Did you guys see that one?
I did not see that one.
I would check it out. It came out, I believe, in 2012, but it kind of is, in my opinion, part of the I would say inspiration for Stranger Things, and along with a movie called Beyond the Black Rainbow. Have you ever seen that movie?
I have seen.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a great one. And that dude's second movie, Mandy, it was a great movie.
Mandy is phenomenal. I think movies like Mandy and Beyond the Black Rainbow are like really taking the genre to like a whole different level. I really like the over the top like surrealism of it all. It's kind of like hitting on like those sort of David Lynch points of just almost absurdist. I was gonna say, to add into that classic satanic bit, it was the Gates of Hell. Donald Pleasance, another great one to throw in there for the Unholy trilogy. Gates of Hell, another classic one. Chad, this has been fantastic. Awesome to kind of pick your brain about AI and the future of it. Mixtapers, if you are not familiar, be sure to tune into Dudesy. New episodes released every Tuesday morning, right around 10 a.m. Eastern. Not that we are waiting patiently for them each and every week. Now, I know before we go, Dudesy's got you on the 7-month plan. You know, the original one seemed to be get ready for Dudesy Ball. Yes. But I think that maybe I think that Dudesy might be training you for to join the POW, and that's Punked Out Wrestling. So it's our own wrestling promotion. I really think that Halcyon Hulk Hogan and Robert De Niro have a solid tag team future in the POW. So just, keep it in mind at the end of the 7-month plan. If Dudesy has not got you playing professional Dudesy Ball, but I want to let you know that the good folks at the POW are willing to scout you and Will.
Thank you. I will take that into mind, and thank you very much for the opportunity. I would love nothing more than to be a pro wrestler.
Honestly, same here. It's been a lot of fun for those who are following along. We've been promoting Punked Out Wrestling for most of the season here, and we're building up to our big final event of the Shreddin' Slam. And it's going to be absolutely wild. We've met a great cast of characters, and we're going to see how it all plays out at the end of the season. So,
all right, cool, man.
Thank you so much, Chad. Again, our guest is Chad Kultgen, author and co-host of the Dudesy podcast, and also the Bachelor podcast as well. That's a whole other thing we could deep dive on another time, but thank you so much for coming to hang out with us tonight.
Thanks,
we
Chad.
appreciate it.
Thanks so much for having me on.
Mixtapers!
Whoa.
Mixtapers!
I bumped it.
Whoa, oh shoot, man.
You bumped it. Buddy. Oh no.
This is why we can't have nice things. You messed up the camera.
You spilt your water.
You spilt your water.
Jesus.
I knew this would happen.
Oh, this is embarrassing. Look at us.
I promised myself I wouldn't drink water again after the last time.
Oh my god. The water's good for you. Oh.
No. Sit back down. Sit down. You've done enough.
Sit.
Sit down.
Sit.
Buddy, you're fine.
Buddy, buddy, you're good. Come
I
here,
spilled
buddy.
water on your bed.
You guys
buddy.
just slip down more.
All right. Welcome to the Buddy and Dylan show. This is Buddy and Dylan.
There we go.
Hello. How's it going? Welcome to the show. Today we're going to talk about walks.
Fuck it, we do it live!
Yeah, there he is. Good boy. He's so good. Is this the show now?
That's the show. That's the whole show.
There it is.
Fuck.
We're working with what we've got, people.
Don't fucking touch it. Alright.
Everybody stay on their half of the room.
Mixtapers, please make some noise for our first featured guest, Chad Kultgen, screenwriter, author, Dudesy podcast. Oh, so Dudesy's off this week for more recalibration. So there wasn't a new episode yesterday, which I was a little bummed about, but that's okay. Talking points. Exploding brain.
Exploding ring. Watch out for that.
Now, you heard me mention in the interview, we talked about a lot of things. We talked about AI and its effect on our industry, let it be in music or in film. And I think it's a very important conversation to have, especially for independent artists as well. I don't think it's something to be feared. I think it's something that we've utilized in a lot of different ways here on the show. And it's been very helpful for us to be able to use AI to create backgrounds and also co-host. For those who don't know, Dylan and Troubadour are fully automated.
We're not going through this again.
They're
I'm
fully
real.
automated.
I'm real. I'm real. I was stuck on the internet once before. I was replaced once before. I will never be replaced again. This is.
So all the animals are making appearances now.
I want to be up here.
Oh, they always
This is
wanna
the
be up
party.
here.
Happy
This is
Spooktacular.
the Halloween party. Here we go. Toki's here. Make some noise. It's Toki the cat.
I think.
Ooh, my shoulder. Oh.
Why does your shoulder hurt, Punky?
My shoulder hurts because we were doing something very extra special that's happening on November 29th at the end of next month. Which I think we could say it. Yeah. So November 29th is the official date for the Shred and Slam.
What?
Yes.
Oh,
the Shred and
I love that
Slam.
stuff.
Oh, yeah. And you heard me mention in the interview, talking to Chad, and I wanna put it all out to Dudesyville out there, the rest of Dudesy Nation, that I would love to see Robert De Niro, and I would love to see Halsey and Hulk Hogan as a tag team in the POW.
That's a great idea.
Do you think you've got what it takes to take the POW belt from me? I don't think you've got what it takes to take this belt from me. Let me tell you something there. You wanna back me up? You wanna challenge them?
I mean, I guess for the sake of the POW, Dynamite Dylan Willoughby could do a little bit of a team up. Dudesy, you wanna come to the POW? You wanna step into the ring and go one-on-one? Well, I've got one question for you. Is
Well, the camera's messed up for one, and the other question I got for you is what you gonna do when Dynamite, Dylan Willoughby, Punky Bruiser, and Ticklin' Troubadour explode on you?
Woo!
I know I won't be doing any exploding.
That's part of the gimmick.
No, you can do that. I don't.
Troubadour.
I don't want my juices to get on anyone else.
It's not juices. It's wrestling aura. It's just.
I don't think I would care to go for that belt anyway. It doesn't look like it would even hold your pants up very well.
It's not meant to hold your pants up. It's meant
to
to
hold
let
up
the
your
rest of
pride.
the world know what a
holds your
champion
pride up.
that
You're
you
the
are.
champion.
It's not practical.
Yeah.
It's practical.
It's absolutely practical,
It's to
okay?
be a champion.
The whole world
If you can't wear it to hold your pants up, then why do you even call it a belt? Just call it a trophy.
Call it a trophy.
Championship belt.
Dude, guess what?
You
Punk
still
rock,
wear it
let's
on your
go.
waist.
Let's kick it up. Keep the party going. Los Morts.
How many
It's Candyman.
kernels have you eaten? I want to have them before I get sick.
No digas alrededor, mi existencia es real. Te abriré desde la ira a la garganta. Un garganta de mano, ojos de odio y dolor. Sangre inocente derramada en nombre de Candyman. Candyman nunca va a descansar mientras no creas en él. Candyman, mira un espejo ya, repite el nombre y verás. Perseguido, capturado, o asesinado por amor, mi mano derecha me fue cercenada. Cuerpo untado de miel, mucha desesperación y la gente repitiendo nunca va a descansar mientras no creas en él. Candyman, mira un espejo ya, no olvides el nombre y verás.
Give me that.
También pincel por un cambio. La muerte es solo el principio. Tu cuna será tu sepulcro. Yo soy el Candyman. Candyman nunca va a descansar mientras no creas en él. Candyman, mira un espejo ya, repite el nombre y verás.
Brings it out.
Woo! Los Morts.
Woo, 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 woo.
Let's go. Candyman. Horror punk coming in from Peru. Mixtapers.
I just love South America.
I do believe they are the first ever band we've had from Peru
Hell yeah.
on the show. So that is
South America really does have some great music.
we have some unbelievable
It's
punk rock.
seriously such great punk rock.
We've had some great bands from Chile on the show. So there's conflict. Buddy with a lot of cables. So lay down.
boy. Come here, buddy.
Need to move,
Come here,
Chucky.
buddy. Come lay down. You're okay.
Oh man.
You're okay. I get to comfort the dog. It's
Mixtapers. We're all eating popcorn.
I love popcorn.
And I probably shouldn't have eaten so much before I had to come back in the queue. But, you know.
My hands are all slimy.
Oh, keep your hands to yourself then, Troubadour.
Mixtapers, I want you to make some noise for our intergalactic troublemaker. Yes, Mixtapers. He is back with a brand new humongous opinion just in time for Halloween.
Acknowledge your space.
We
intergalactic tribal
acknowledge
chief.
you, our intergalactic tribal chief. Cheers to you.
Cheers.
Cheers. To all the fungal freaks. Be sure to tune in to the Humongous Shit Show every Sunday at 4:20 Eastern Standard Time. But in the meantime, I hit this button.
Hit the button.
Greetings, human filth! Welcome to a special edition of the Humongous Opinion. Ooh, that's right. It's Halloween! Well, Halloween. I prefer Halloween because it's harvest season. But anyways, I digress. The glasses are coming off. That's right. Welcome to the Halloween edition here on Punky's Mixtape. That's right. If you're watching this, then you're definitely on Twitch, or maybe you're on YouTube. Either way, I am your host with the most STDs, no fat doobies, but I got a big bunch of sweets.
Diabetes.
Wilford Brimley is rolling over in his grave.
Diabetes.
Roll him over like a rotisserie. Smother him in honey. Glaze that roly-poly diabetic.
Diabetes.
Drumstick of sorts. Anyways, I have a bunch of candy, and I'm going to attempt to not get diabetes.
Diabetes.
Cue the Wilford Brimley. I'm not ready for this. Anyways, we are going to start with the classic. That's right, and keep in mind, I am not sponsored by, paid by, nobody unless they want to. We're going to have some of those. What do we got here? Ooh, sour stuff. Sour Punch twists. Some mummy. Is my mummy going to approve of this? I don't know. She's a whore, so I wouldn't know. She's all wrapped up in what she's doing. Extreme Israel Gaza, Warheads, Halloween edition. That's right. It's not Ukraine and Russia edition. It's definitely not the Jihad edition. That's right. It's Warheads Extreme Sour. We got some sour stuff. And the classic. Love them, hate them. I personally like to, I don't really want to admit this, but my teeth used to be made of these until I ate them because they're so delicious. Candy corn. Can you see that? Is it upside down? It's upside down. Candy corn. I can't hold on to anything. I'm so excited. Oh, come on! Can I not get anything done? Do I need to answer the phone? What? What? No. I'm trying to do my candy review. It's the manager. He's always messing with me. A costume? What? I gotta go as what? A shoe salesman? Come on! Check the mail. I got a package with some candy too. I gotta review it. Says who? I'm not sponsored by anybody. I choose the candy poser Maximus. That package. All right, why didn't you say so? All right. I'll check out this costume that you got me. I'm not putting it on. I have to. Not for the review. All right. As long as it's not for the review. All right. Well, happy, sappy, crappy Halloween. Even though it's not really Halloween yet still. Stop bothering me. I got a show to do. Sorry about that, human filth. My manager, I guess. Oh, what's that? A package.
Oh, it looks like the,
That's the bit,
It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault.
It
Yeah,
wasn't-
woo!
It wasn't us. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Disgusting, man.
Get your hands up.
Wash your...
They're popcorny. They're just a little buttery.
You sitting there rubbing a buttery duck out?
He's rubbing my duck, dude. I need that duck still.
Listen,
What do you need
I
it
don't know
for?
what you
A
guys
super
do
secret
when
music
you're doing the show live, but when I'm in the studio, I tend to keep my buttery fingers off from my ducks.
Yeah, me too. My fingers don't even have butter on them. I'm
Oh.
butter-free.
My goodness.
Not the butterfly,
Mixtapers, make some noise for our intergalactic overlord. We're going to have a little bit...
Lord Humongous.
We're going to have a little bit more from him later on in the episode.
Stay tuned. Nice
Oh,
catch.
ew.
Thanks, Chief. That was good, dude.
I know, the fucking manager called. Got all distracted. Couldn't even finish your candy review. My goodness. You know, that's not the way that I like to do things around here. Obviously, Humongous is a professional. I'm a professional. And getting interrupted in the middle of a candy review, that's ridiculous.
Unfair.
It's totally unfair.
I don't understand.
I want that candy corn, Punky.
I know you do, but you
You gotta wait till the end of the episode, bud. End of the episode, you'll get the candy corn, okay?
Hang your tummy tight.
Hold tight, big guy.
You got this, little champ.
Now,
Just don't break the duck.
when I was a kid, used to, go see my my grandparents on Halloween, go show them my costumes. Obviously, like, I go over see my aunts and uncles and stuff like that and visit them.
Where else would you go? You ever go to, like, your cousin's house?
Yeah, I did go to my cousin's house from time to time.
Oh, I didn't really like to go to my cousin's house very much, but like his house was kind of crummy. But luckily, he started seeing somebody.
Oh yeah.
And, yeah. So she had this great place. So it was always really fun to go over and hang out at my cousin's girlfriend's house.
Take this rodeo one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Her lips are speaking magic. It is hot. Wait. Stop.
Hilarious, always.
Dude, we've been having terrible luck. We are never going to land this Elton John tour if we don't find a drummer. Who's that? At this hour?
John Shroomy?
Let's find out.
Hydrate.
And nobody's here. I just feel like we're not 7th graders, dude. Why would you knock on someone's door and, like, not even... Whoa! Where's our accent?
There's nothing more horrifying than that.
Now what?
I got a whole lot of nothing, and it's been taking up a whole lot of space in my head. Looked into my eyes, told me the dream was dead. I won't listen to a single word that she said. If I should stand for something, would it be all for nothing? I'll never know if I don't cut the road, so this is goodbye. I appreciate your time, though. Her lips are speaking magic, and it's high time to be lying. Don't hear about it. Don't trust you looking in your crystal ball. You know I'll figure out a way around it. I don't think that's what they're called, man. Your cover's blown, you'll never know. Just leave me alone. It's all right. Now I'm ready to go. You're so right. Won't find a line in the sand. Here's a reminder, my fate's in my own hands. Her lips are speaking magic, and it's high time to be lying. Hear about it. Don't trust you looking in your crystal ball. You know time to be like, hear about it. Don't trust you looking in your crystal ball. You know, we'll figure out a way around it.
Oh, it's so dangerous.
Threw a banana peel on the ground.
Is that the wizard?
Son of a bitch!
Get that bastard wizard.
They all took shits on his head.
Good job, guys.
Good job.
Oh, I think he's just taking a bath.
Yeah, they
Holy
did.
shit, he's
An
gone.
acid bath.
That's what happened to him when they put acid on his skin. You guys are sick.
Acid bath. Oh, wow.
Why would you do that to me?
Well played, my cousin's girlfriend's house. Well played.
You got me.
Those jump scares are so immature.
No, they're not.
I just pissed my pants a little bit.
Give me some substance. Give me a real plot.
You cannot handle this substance.
Here, you want some plot? You want some story?
Yeah, I need something with a storyline.
You want a
Something
little?
that makes me think.
You want a little? You want a thinker?
Ooh,
Yeah.
I
A
like
little
to think.
Peace of mind.
I'll take some pizza.
All right.
These jump scares are just so
Pizza mind.
90s.
We got something a little special for you. As you know, we have dear friends over in Drawbomb. Not only do we have a new Drawbomb later on in the episode, but we also have a special animation from our dear friend Ian over there. Absolutely love Ian.
Yes.
Love Ian so much. And he sent me this video to share with all of you. So I
Ooh,
hope
let's
you
see it.
enjoy it, mixtapers.
Seems spooky so far.
Now I'm coming. Hold your horses. Hold your little horses. Stop fucking knocking. I'm on my way.
Trick or treat.
Oh, hello there. Oh, now aren't you the sweetest little thing? Are you dressed up as Shrek or something?
I'm the Hulk. You know the Hulk? Got big muscles and...
Oh, isn't that cute? Help yourself to a receive. What's wrong? Don't start crying. Take two reseals. No more tears, please. Oh, what are the tears for? Show us a beautiful smile.
Now that's a thinker.
Holy
mind
shit.
blown. Absolutely beautiful.
You wanted a thinker? I got you.
Thanks, Punky. What the
You're really
fuck,
on the nose
man?
tonight. Very literal.
I'm not gonna sleep for at least the rest of the night.
No reasons for eyes, homie.
I'm pretty hungry for some Reese's. I could use some candy corn right about now.
No,
You gotta wait for the end of the episode, mister. Make some noise.
Make all the noise. Every sound you've ever heard, make it all at once, right now.
Make all the sounds at once.
Every single one.
Make all of the sounds. Please make some noise for our dear friend Ian over at Drawbomb. We got a brand new Drawbomb coming up later on in the episode as well. Oh, honestly, do you want to take a bet?
I don't really have much money.
Well, I ended up betting on the candy corn competition.
I will bet any amount of money that I will win.
Yeah, that you'll win?
He's gonna eat like 6 and throw up.
I don't think that's the case. I think I'm the sleeper on this one, and I'm gonna beat you.
Sorry, man. There's like an age cap on candy corn eating, and
You can't be over 50, Punky.
I'm not over 50.
That's mean.
You can't be over 50.
The age cap is 32, dog. Come on.
Listen, all right.
He's 33 years old. He's just barely over.
I
the
still
cusp.
haven't even seen any proof of the candy corn yet.
Listen, candy corn is coming. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be amazing. It's
gonna be
all right.
A truckload, man.
Listen, let's just have her friendly. Let's just try something.
What are you trying? Some candy corn?
No, we're not gonna try some candy corn yet.
Oh, okay.
No. Heads, I win, and tail, you lose, and.
Well, I guess I win. He lost. Toki wins.
He's reaching out. He's reaching out for it.
And you know what? It was supposed to be a segue. Zombie shark. Heads I win, tail you lose.
That bit is about as dead as a shark.
Fuck you.
The motherfucking shark is dead.
Dead shark. I say you, he dead. Let's get it.
Whoop whoop. Shh, quiet. Got a dead shark. He was scary to me.
Well, it's not a juggalo. They might be, but I don't think they are.
You tried to face paint.
Just because someone paints their face doesn't make them a juggalo.
What did the face paint look like?
You know, they're scary clown. Listen, the scary clown man can't hurt you. Okay?
Oh man, this guy's.
There are other things scarier in this world.
Like what?
You know? Like
garbage and poop.
No, I was gonna say, like perhaps another Tale of Terror.
Well, that had more unexpected twists and turns than in a M. Night Shyamalan movie, and not in a good way. I mean, you give 10 seconds of screen time to the best character in the whole story. The clown is the most relatable guy in the script. Oh my god, guys, this is Shriek, more like Yawn. Our next story centers on a group of young girls having a sleepover on the spookiest night of the year. Like most young girls, they were looking for a date, but little did they know it would be a date with destiny. A plan was made to have a seance, a reaching out to beyond the veil looking for a romantic rendezvous. What could possibly go wrong? I call this one, Ghouls Just Wanna Have Fun.
Just want to have fun at your slumber party and all of that. Feel free to get a little bit rowdy, but you know my number one rule.
I know, Dad.
That's right. No boys allowed. If I catch a boy in here, you'll be grounded for a year, Missy! Now have fun.
Let's get this party started!
Let's fucking go, you. I'm trying to party. Let's go. Let's fucking.
Oh my god, we should totally call some boys.
All the boys at our school are gross.
The boys at our school are all like totally disgusting. They all have like on their like, you know what I mean? Like it's gross.
You know who isn't gross?
Paul Giamatti.
So girls, what if there was like a different way to tell boys?
Ooh!
Let's use my Ouija board and do like a seance or whatever.
Alright everyone, put your hands on the magic pointer thingy.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Oh, spirits of All Hallows Eve, hear my voice. I call upon thee. Please tell me, where are all the cute boys at?
H-E-R-E. Here.
Oh my god! We should like totally ask his name in junk.
Okay, shut up! What is your name in junk?
E-T-H-A-N. Ethan. His name is Ethan.
Oh my god, that name is so fucking hot.
Hey, do you want to see a cool trick my sister taught me?
Ethan, we summon you!
Come on, say it with me.
Ethan, we
summon you! Ethan, we summon you! Ethan, we summon you! Ethan, we summon you!
Ethan, we summon you!
Hey, what's going on in there?
Ethan, you have to hide!
it sounds like when boys are in girls' rooms they're not supposed to be in! However, I don't see any boys. So that must be my mistake. Girls, I'm really sorry. Please enjoy your party.
OMG! So, like, how many wishes do I get and stuff?
Yeah, that's like not how this works, Dolores.
Alright, like, what's it like being dead?
Honestly, it has its perks.
Show us your ghost, you coward. Show us.
Oh my god! We should totally play Spin the Bottle!
Here you go.
Ladies, I like to party as much as the next ghost, but unfortunately, I cannot partake as I have no physical form on this realm.
I knew it! There's a boy in here!
Watch this. I think I have an idea.
Hey, did somebody want to play Spin the Bottle?
I'll go first!
Courtney, you go!
I don't know about this.
Why? Because he's a ghost? That's racist.
No, because he's my fucking dad!
Well, he's not really your dad. He's just physically your father.
You know what? She's right. Spiritually, he's all Ethan.
Also, your dad is like super fucking hot, so.
Minerva!
Okay. Just spin the bottle.
Huh. Porn sure is weird these days. Yeah.
Who would have thought kissing my own dad would be so much fun?
Yeah, girl, that's so hot. Now let me kiss your dad.
Hey, don't forget about me. I want to kiss your dad too.
Brought to you by Mothers Against Masturbation.
Don't masturbate.
Don't masturbate.
Or Ghostface will come
Ghostface gonna
and,
get you.
and stab you.
Ghostface gonna get you.
Yeah. I mean, masturbation's fine, but when you get incestual, that's where Ghostface like really draws the line. Oh, yeah. Hey, welcome back.
About time. Hello. How you doing? Got more water to spill? Yeah.
Was that last one too scary for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a little spooked at the Spooktacular?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need a breather?
Yeah.
You need some water?
Yeah.
You need a snack? You get your gummies?
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Hang tight there, little buddy.
I think you guys sponsored by Kellogg's. Definitely spooked. Border Warrior in the house. Welcome to the Spooktacular. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you're doing well.
Hope you're doing swell.
Hope you're doing swell. I think you've all been pretty good.
Yeah.
So I think you deserve
Candy corn.
No.
Different type of candy.
My favorite kind of candy.
What kind of candy do you want, guys?
Reese's.
No. Come on, Troubadour. You know what? In the Halloween spirit, I'll let you have it this time. Psych! It's the John candy.
Woo!
What's my line?
Bijan candy coming in, mixtapers. Brand new John candy. Sample core at its finest. Good heavy, baby.
John Candy.
I'm no punk bitch. I ain't no punk bitch neither. I'm no punk bitch.
Knock that head off your chin.
Come on.
Oh, once again, John Candy continues to outdo themselves.
You guys are amazing. Always amazing.
I like that car.
No, it's got a shitload of guest spots on there. One of them's the dude from Infinite Annihilator. Terrible fucking names, man. Terrible with names. I didn't write any of this shit down.
Dickie Allen was in that song. I'm really cool.
Fucking
Is that who you're talking about?
nothing's written down.
Nothing's written down.
Yeah, we had too much shit to do. You know, and it's fine. It's fine.
You look good right now.
You look good right now too.
You know, some people think your head's big, but I say it's pretty small.
You think that I have a big head?
I never said that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Troubadour said that?
He didn't say that. I didn't say he said that. I don't know if he said that.
You know what? I think, despite that you're being mean, I think this is a good moment for everybody to put on your 3D glasses.
Let's do it.
Oh, they
Put
make
on
me
your
sick.
3D
No, put 'em
glasses,
on. It's a
mixtapers,
tradition.
for
It's a
another
tradition.
3D moment.
It's a
Yes.
tradition,
Mixtapers.
Truman. We don't like it.
Put on your
love it.
glasses.
Oh, yeah.
Put on your 3D glasses,
Everything
mixtapers.
here really
Here
is
comes another
three-dimensional.
3D moment that you're not gonna want to miss. Here we go. Oh, the glasses are live, and you've never seen this before. Whoa! Ready? Look out, guys. Whoa! No way! It's a cat. It's right in front of me.
Everyone
It's crazy.
reach
It's
out and touch
crazy.
it.
You guys want to pet the cat?
Pet
Whoa.
the kitty.
Whoa.
Here, would you like some popcorn?
Oh, it's popcorn. Whoa.
I saw that in 3D.
Oh, mixtapers.
I love this. I'm glad we spent money on this because we look so fucking cool right now. We're literally popping out of Twitch TV.
It's seriously, mixtapers.
Amazing.
For those who have 3D televisions at home, this is your chance to see the show like you've never seen it before. And if you don't,
You take 'em
well,
off
you know
now.
what?
Oh,
That's
thank
fine.
God.
That's fine because I know after the end of this episode that I'll never be the same again. That's right.
Is that a segue?
It is definitely a segue, motherfucker. See you next Tuesday. Let's go. Make some noise.
You said that with a tone.
It's the boys.
Jimmy Black, let's fucking run something away.
never be the same.
I know I won't. That was
I'll never
awesome.
smile again.
I love
Make
it.
some noise for the homies.
Love you guys so much.
And
See you next
next
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Absolutely love you guys.
I wish I could literally see you next Tuesday.
I wish I could. I wish.
See you every
I wish. Have you ever had a wish that was so big?
One.
Just one.
One.
You know what? You know what my wish would be? My-
Chicken wings all the time.
That's a pretty good wish. If you could have one wish, what would it be, Troubadour?
I would want to have a frosty machine in my house, like from Wendy's.
Ew.
Not like a never-ending frosty machine, just a machine.
Just a machine to own and maintain.
So you have to like buy the stuff
So you
and
gotta, like,
refill it,
maintain it.
and you gotta
could
get all that
wish-
stuff to clean
You could
it.
wish for a magical one, but you want the responsibility of maintaining your own frosty
Yeah,
machine.
I think I'll appreciate it more each time.
I think,
You're nuts, dude.
you know, I guess if you want to earn it, I guess that's one way.
Yeah. I don't want to get too big of a head, you know. It'll humble me.
Is that a reference to what you guys were talking about earlier? My big head.
I didn't say it, man.
He said that your head's
I
at
will-
least three
Dude,
times bigger.
You
in
literally
person.
say this stuff on live television-ish stuff. You know, we're live streaming.
Television-ish.
I'm getting
This
out
is-
ahead of it. I'm getting out
this
ahead of
is
it. 'cause
Live television-ish.
I
This
control
is-
the narrative.
But
I
like,
control the narrative.
if you go back and watch the replay, you can see what you said. You
Well,
said
you
he had
know
a
what?
big head. You said he poisoned me.
I'm fine with being a flip
Speaking of controlling the narrative,
Let's control
let's
it.
check back in with our op-ed reporter, our intergalactic overlord. We acknowledge you, intergalactic tribal chief. We acknowledge you. Here's another humongous opinion.
It's always these rules with him.
Ooh, could this be what I think it is? It's the used car salesman. No, the shoe salesman outfit. I don't know. We're having some technical difficulties here. Holy shit! No way. Oh yes, I will wear this on Halloween. Yes. As long as I get to score 4 touchdowns in one game, I am totally down with that.
Do I know you, man?
Ever hear of Al Bundy? Poke high, all city, 4 touchdowns in one game?
Oh God, please tell me I don't have to have Peg come with me.
You?
I mean, that could be good though. She is pretty hot. Anyways, I got a candy review to do here, and I'm already running way too late. So let's get to this. What do we got here? Let's tear into this freaking. The hell is this? Sour boys. Strawberry. I don't know about this. Oh, this is that stuff from Oompaville. Ooh. Sour boys. I've been waiting for this. I didn't even know I was getting it. I've been waiting for it. Sour green apple dragon edition. Dragon ass edition because I'm slow on the draw. Hey, you got a sticker in here. Look at that. Ooh, some booty on that fucking berry booty. You know, as much as I love the traditional get that shit out of here. I don't need any of that. Except for I'm keeping these for myself.
Diabetes.
Put those diabetic beauties over there. All right, human filth. We're gonna tear into the green. No. The strawberry. I see some monkeys on there. I got monkeys. I like monkeys. Brian Apron, eat your heart out. All right, now I'm gonna give an honest review of this. I don't care. This review is way too long. I'll chop it down. Smell test? I don't have nostrils, so I can't smell shit. If I could smell shit, I'd smell myself. If I'm not mistaken, this is the guy that got ripped off for like $1 million or something like that by some douchebag.
My candy company, Sour Boys, was scammed. How's it going, Coffee? It's good to talk to you, man.
Hey, what's up, Boompa? What's going on?
So I have some hilarious, tragic, bad news.
Oh, what happened?
Do you remember the candy company that we modeled our Dylan scam off of that we put out a couple months ago?
I don't think I've ever been so excited about something in my life.
So someone who worked for me in that business, who no longer works with me now, I found out stole an insane amount of money, like so much that this whole thing might just go under. Like I've had to max out all my credit cards bad.
How much money are we talking?
It's embarrassing to say because it seems stupid, but over $750,000. Over.
Oh my gosh! How? What happened?
Guy that got ripped off for like $1 million or something like that by some douchebag on Discord for a candy machine or something. Evidently, they have figured out how to make candy, at least. I guess this is candy. I don't know. Let's just give it the taste test, all right? First impression, I can't smell anything. Can I taste it? We're gonna have to do like a technical difficulty thing here, cause is this fruit by the foot? That's what it looks like. There's a lot of it here. There's a lot of candy. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. Oompa! You know what I'm saying? I don't something that I would that's pretty goddamn good. I would eat more, but I this review's too long already. All right, Oompa. I like the monkey stuff. All right, the monkey tongues. Delicious. Delicious. I know you probably had a hard time understanding me, because I'm not eating anything. It's a little sour. I like it. I like it. I'm glad the manager sent this out. Let's get the green apples. The green apples is sour. And, once again, I can't smell too much friggin', too much blow in the nose, if you know what I'm saying. All right, time for the green apple twist taste test. I'm just saying that first one was definitely like it was really good. I'm just saying. A little tiny, a little sour. I mean, it was a little sour boy. This one is not as sour, which is surprising, considering it's called, it's what, sour? Oh, it's green apple, my bad. I thought it was sour apple. Is this why they call it the Dragon Edition? Because it's like a dragon tongue. Still. Oompa! You're done good. I'm just saying. You may not have been able to understand me before. You're like, I'm a motherfucker, freaking, I can do it. Now you may prefer the Reese's and the things like that, but I would highly recommend, in my humble, humongous opinion, I would recommend you pick up some of these sour boys. Alright, Oompa does not pay me. I'm not paid by Oompa. I'm just saying that they're definitely worth picking up. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, I don't have nothing here. I like Oompa Brindley, you know.
Diabetes.
Find me all that. But still, somebody here's got a job on hand. If you need that guy taken out that's been written off to $1 million, you just say the word. I am your host. Bring the most sour boys in my knowledge. I'm just saying. I'm Humongous Fungus of Urungus. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Diabetes.
You fucking MixTapers. Goddamn, that was actually pretty good. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, Humongous.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Indeed.
Intergalactic Tribal.
Yes, we acknowledge you. We acknowledge the Intergalactic Tribal Chief. Oh, man. You really got me a hankering for some candy, and I'm probably going to have to go get some after the show now. I got that sweet tooth, unfortunately, and it goes like one of two ways. You can either like fight against it, you can either resist or you can serve. Cosmatorium, mixtapers. love this band.
That was an
Please
amazing video.
go show them some support.
Amazing video.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Man, he was playing like games on his phone earlier. Now he lost his keys, but he ran here, so I don't know what that's all about.
I just don't question the Troubadour method anymore. I just let him exist and hope that he does it away from me. So right now I feel alright.
Well, let's just do what's best.
What's best?
What's best? And what's best is
best?
She who erases.
What's being erased?
I don't know.
I don't want to be erased.
Let's find out. Circle up, mixtapers. Campfire. That's coming in hot and heavy.
Best is best. Best is best.
Best is best. Let's keep it going. Brand new Drawbomb.
Welcome back to Kitchen Carnage, the flavor gauntlet. Contestant Chef Tim has prepared a brisket over cauliflower mash with a tomato sauce glaze and finished with a beetroot puree. Breathtaking, truly fantastic. I love how the sauce is subtle, yet the acid pairs perfectly with the proteins, making a delectable vacation of mouthfeel.
Divine.
No. I don't like it. Does this have tomatoes? Oh, yeah, ew. I don't like tomatoes. This is gonna have to be a big fat 0 from me.
Let's see those scores. Ouch, that looks like a hit from the last judge. Up next, we have Chef Febreze with a pork stuffed artichoke topped with caramelized onions.
Again, your experience of foraging your ingredients has really paid off with the freshness of these herbs.
Eloquent.
Ugh. Onions? Yuck.
I like onions sometimes.
This tastes like a foot. Like a foot that's like stepped in onions. Nasty.
Ooh, let's go to those scores. Ouch, again. Better luck next time. Up next, we have Chef Duger's with a pan-seared chicken with flour crust plated with cracked mustard sauce infused with honey. Chef Duger's, I am a little disappointed with this plating. Are these shaped like dinosaurs?
Underwhelming.
Chicken nuggies!
Uncivilized.
Oh man, that's the good stuff right there. Oh yeah, I'm a fan. 10 out of 10 from me. Wow.
Let's go to the scoreboard. Congratulations, Chef Duger's!
Whoa! Hell yeah! I'd like to thank Costco for making these, and Mom for showing me how to work the oven.
Indeed. Oh, mixtapers. We got a couple of tracks left. We've got one more Tale of Terror left, and we have our exclusive interview with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle artist Steve Lavinge to cap off the night.
I'm a turtle, Punky.
Yeah, you're a turtle. I'm a turtle. We're all feeling that turtle power. But you know what? You know what Dylan is?
What am I?
Dylan. He's one of those tombstoners.
Oh, dang.
How was I to know that going camping would be a big mistake? A cabin in the woods with girls sounded pretty great. I was only thinking of the love we'd make and drugs that we would take. How could I know we'd all get murdered at Camp Crystal Lake? Love to go camping in the summertime and party with a bunch of good friends of mine. Grab some beer and weed, a full van load. Pick up the girls and hit the road. We drove through the woods in fading light. Arrived to the campsite at night. We were told these abandoned cabins would be great. At former camp, Crystal Lake. The party got started around the fire. Everyone was drunk and high and getting higher. We started telling scary campfire stories. That this is Jason and his mom's territory. Someone said that they thought this camp was hexed. Other people got naked, started having sex. The moon was full, the night was clear, the woods pristine. On this Friday the 13th, he's a mama's boy, so I gotta ask who invited the guy in the hockey body. Snacks to the party, I don't think that it's Partries. Why does he have a pitchfork and a machete? How was I to know that going camping would be a big mistake? A cabin in the woods with girls sounded pretty great. I was only thinking of the love we'd make and drugs that we would take. How could I know we'd all get murdered at Camp Crystal Lake? shots, drinking beer and smoking grass. But people started leaving for sex and beer. I swear to God above that they disappear. Dan was dead as soon as he left the cabin. I think Brad died in the woods from a stabbing. Tash and the girls were dead and hung in the trees. So I knew what he had in store for me. He's a mama's boy, so I gotta ask you. Invited the guy in the hockey mask next to the party. I don't think that it's for trees. Why does he have a pitchfork and a machete? How was I to know that going camping would be a big mistake? A cabin in the woods with girls sounded pretty great. I was only thinking of the love we'd make and drugs that we would take. How could I know we don't get murdered? Heck in Crystal Lake! 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 I'm scared and bloody, screaming as I flee. But he caught up with me just by walking through the trees. Now I'm down on my knees, begging profusely. Please, Jason Voorhees, don't kill me now. All the decimations and the stabbings and all the murders around the old cabins. I was intoxicated, stoned, and numb. So was the killer Jason or his mom? Some would know that going camping couldn't be a mistaken for his mom. Some of these bangers only making laws and these taking good. I know we don't get murdered. Heck in Crystal Lake. All the decimations and the stabbings and all the murders around the old cabins. I was intoxicated, stoned, and numb. So was the killer Jason or his mom?
Or his dad. Where was he in Dallas? That's real bad.
The Tombstoners Union coming in from Canada. Dear friends of Masquerade and
Whoever wants to
Retrobate.
write songs, you guys.
Oh my goodness. Mixtapers, we got one more track before we share our last tale of terror. Let's keep it going with the sub theory to close out this mixtape.
Makes me feel tingly, Punky.
What is it that is exciting? I can't tell you. What do I owe?
This is dope.
I see how much you'd like to know, but secrets are a part of life's show. Bene avere segreti nella vita.
That's the vibe of the song right there. Toki knows.
He knows.
I will wear a crown of thorns upon my silent head. Save it from the quiet space where it wasn't said. Leaving everything to your creative busy mind, where some things not said can leave us feeling blind.
Bad place for roses, Doug. It's a bad place for roses.
You just don't put roses through your dangle. That's simple.
I don't want to get a thorn.
I like this.
it's
Mine is
very
mine,
chill.
what's yours
It's
is
got like
yours,
a
that's
spooky
just
Portishead vibe to it. I dig
Next
it.
time I get real sad, I'm gonna lay down and let this cheer me up. Because this is the zone, right? This is the
when our truths are realized, that's when we
That's probably not safe. You should probably stay awake while you do
I see how much they like to know.
I told you he drove. He lied to us all.
That secrets are a part of my show. What's mine is mine, what's yours is yours, that's just how it goes. I will wear a crown of thorns upon my silent head.
We're gonna have a rap battle.
From the quiet space where it wasn't said.
Right after the candy corn eating contest. We're gonna do a rap battle. What is this, Jimmy? He needs Portishead, yeah. All the jams, baby. That's how you accidentally end up pregnant on Halloween. This song might be able to help get you laid. It's not a guarantee, but it might help you. This has got baby making music all over it.
Just go go camping or something, you know. Camping, sit out by the stars, roast some marshmallows, roast some hot dogs, you know, whatever you do.
Sub-Fury. Crown of Thorns. Let me get a lick.
I'll keep thorns and literally everything else that exists away from the table.
It's really crazy using 3D glasses when on a computer.
Because it's in 3D, man. It's all popping out.
It
The
is.
words are flying in your face.
It takes a little bit to adjust.
It definitely doesn't make you nauseous or sick or anything like that.
No,
Humor
not.
is a liar. And they make me see the world in a different view that I've never seen it in before.
Yes.
A better way of understanding, a better way of thinking, a better way of seeing.
Mixtapers, put on your 3D glasses one last time as we have one more Tale of Terror.
But don't wear them.
Yes.
But don't wear them during the tail. The tail is not in 3D.
The tail is absolutely in 3D. That's why it took me so long to... Yes, welcome to the party.
Oh, we are doing
local band Smokeout rated in with 14 people. Whoa, what's up, local band?
We're about to watch
a movie. Get some popcorn.
Yeah, get some popcorn.
No.
You gotta put on your 3D glasses. Yes. Put on your 3D glasses.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
This is our last Tale of Terror of the night. This is brand new from us. It's part 3 of our special Halloween anthology series we do every year. Please, put on your glasses. Put on the glasses. And enjoy.
Well, that god-awful jaunt was gruesomely ghastly, but I found that devilish demon to be delightfully dreamy. It's like I always say, you can take the creep out of the crypt, but you can't take the crypt out of the creep. Our final story tonight finds an aspiring young comedian about to learn that some jokes might have good intentions, but deadly consequences. Will he survive his final curtain call when his act comes back to haunt him? Or will he end up just another Holly weird moron who should have quit while he was ahead? This one's called Dial D for Dummy.
feels like a long intro.
Oh yeah? Well, answer me this, mister. Where do you hide the watermelons? Wouldn't you like to know? Thank you. That's my time. I'm Dylan. I'm Dummy. Stay sexy, everybody. Thank you so much. Good night.
Gee, kid, that sure was something else. You sure are talented.
Oh, gee. Thanks, mister. I mean, someone's gotta be. Especially with this little piece of shit. I'm the smart one. And this guy, my little dummy buddy, he's a real piece of shit. Hey, Dylan, you better go wash your hands. They're covered in shit.
Dylan, I'm a bigwig Hollywood executive, and I'm about to make you the biggest movie star this world has ever fucking seen.
Are you for real?
Oh, are you kidding me? Dylan and his dummy 1, 2, 3. A whole goddamn cinematic fucking universe, baby. Come on, I'm talking franchise.
Wow, kid, you're gonna be bigger than those Marvel movies.
Meet me at my office on Monday morning, and I'll have the contract ready to go.
Oh, this is a dream come true. I'll be there for sure. Wow, what a night! Had a great set, and now I'm gonna be famous? Ah, yeah! This is so crazy! Jesus, my hands are so sweaty. Why am I so nervous? What do you think, bud? You excited to be a big movie star? What am I saying? You can't think. You got no brains. You're just a stupid fucking doll. Night, you dumb bastard. Nice. The fuck was that? Hey! If you're trying to rob me, you should know I got a really big dog in here. Oh, for Christ's sakes!
Oh, I didn't do thunder and lightning. Oh well. I just realized it. We can always go back and add.
It'll have to do. Hey! You better get out of here! I've got a gun!
Yeah, but the clown in, lightning,
okay.
The bloody ending.
The noise is here.
Halloween.
The
noise is here.
We can make a list later.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ! God, fuck! Shit! God damn it! Ah, fuck! Prick! Bastard! Son of... Fuck this shit! Whoever you are, you better come out! Unless you want your ass beat! Oh man, screw this! I'm going back to bed!
Jupiter's gone. The dummy's gone. Same different, baby. Fuck. It's not good. Hammering how bad it is.
Hello? Oh God, please don't kill me! money on Monday. I'm actually about to sign this really big movie deal. I'm gonna be a big star. Like a really big deal. The real McCoy.
Do you ever stop talking?
Who said that?
All you ever do is talk about how you're so great and I'm so dumb.
Troubadour? Is that you? No, it can't be. You're just a dummy.
Am I? Well, who's the dummy that's all tied up?
This can't be happening. There's no way this is real.
Oh yeah? Is this real enough for you?
Ah! What the fuck? My shit!
It's for real, goddammit.
Stop it!
How about the years of abuse? Does that hurt? All the name calling, the ridicule that I suffered, that I endured for some nobody who doesn't even know who the real star of the show is.
Excuse me?
You narcissistic nitwit. You don't even realize it, do you?
Realize what?
They're not laughing at you. They're laughing at me. I'm the real star. I have been all along.
Come on, man. Just put the knife down. I'm sure we can work something out.
Oh, we're gonna work something out, all right. We're gonna work it out nice and slow.
Put the knife down.
I'm not your little buddy. Not anymore. And that's when I said, "Hey, lady, those are my tomatoes." I'm all like, "Do you mind? I'm trying to teach my friend how to make a salad. He's a real piece of shit."
Yep, that's right. I'm so dumb, I can't even make a salad.
Terrific! Well, that's a wrap on our annual Halloween Spooktacular. May that these tales haunt your dreams for years to come. We'll be back next Halloween with more spooky tales from beyond the grave to chill your bones. Until then, I'm the MixTape Keeper. Happy haunting, and see you in hell!
Oh my goodness, MixTapers. Yes. Oh, that was so much fun. We hope you enjoyed our annual tradition of our Tales of terror. That last one, Dial D for Dummy. It's quite wonderful. We were editing those right up until 7 o'clock, trying to make sure that we can get them done for you. There will be a director's cut of those being released on Halloween.
You can't mess with the originals. You're gonna
Yes.
Han Solo it.
No.
These are the originals.
These are the originals.
Hot shot
It's
first.
fine. I am the director, and I'm gonna put out a director's cut. There's gonna be a couple little added corrections. We're gonna fix a couple mistakes, and there might be an entirely extra scene on one of these sketches. But yes, but we hope you enjoyed it. We know we had a lot of fun working on these this year for you. Big shout out, Megan Hozick, Tom Soupal, Dylan Willoughby, Mike Magnusen, and introducing Kyle Ransom as the new MixTape Keeper.
Oh, what a laugh!
Always laugh. Unbelievable.
So the
Mixtapers, we wrap up our evening with a very special interview with a new friend of the show. Please make some noise for Ninja Turtle, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle artist, an absolute legend, Steve Lavinge.
Cowabunga.
Cowabunga! Let's go!
I'm a turtle, Punky.
Yes, you are a turtle. Turtle power! All right. Perfect. I'll do my little cue in. And happy Halloween, Mixtapers. I, as always, am your host with the most skeletons in this closet, Punky Bruiser. Yes. And with me, my faithful co-host, Dylan Willoughby. How we doing, Spooky Boy?
I'm a little nervous now that you mentioned all those skeletons. That's
Well,
but we're gonna strive through.
Hey, as I always say, never double cross me. Now, Mixtapers, we are absolutely honored to have joining us tonight, not too far from me here. Make some noise for comic book artist Steve Lavinge. How we doing, Steve?
I'm doing well. Again with the skeleton theme, we could have gone with a key, not be afraid of the skeletons, but we had the skeleton key, perhaps.
Oh,
for Halloween.
man. All right. Yeah, that's,
Okay.
All right, making notes, going back. Okay, we're going to start it back from the top.
And one more time.
And look, I'm Halloweened up since I know this is going to be somewhere later in the month. Wearing my Halloween for a couple minutes here.
Absolutely. I dig it. I've got you can't see, I know you can't, but I've got a little bit of a Halloween theme going myself here.
I can see it there, yes.
Little Michael Myers
scared.
action.
I don't have any.
There we go.
Macho Man's Halloween.
Oh.
Macho Man is Halloween themed. That'll
True.
all year round.
Oh yeah.
That's good.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Dylan, let's hear your Macho Man real quick.
Oh, you want to hear mine?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There we go.
Very nice. And one to round it off. Oh yeah. Yeah.
He's got the grit, man.
You gotta have that grit. It's all those years of smoking cigarettes in the past. So
Or Slim Jims. Smoking Slim Jims, I think.
yeah,
might have
smoking
been.
Slim Jims. Yes. It's been a while since I've had a cigarette, which is a good thing. Now
Right.
now
I'm gonna
Steve,
jump out. There we go. Now I can
There
see
we go.
you guys
Now
a
we
little
can see
better.
each other proper.
Right, you guys are a
for-
little blurry for a minute there.
Yeah, kind of readjust, and then there we go.
There we go. Focus.
For the Mixtapers that may not be familiar, tell us a little bit about your comic book history.
Well, it's not spread out through the comic book world like DC and Marvel, but I've worked on the Ninja Turtles for 40 years for the Kevin and Pete next year, or this coming year. It'll be 39 for me. I kind of got in early. I've known Kevin since high school, and when the first books were coming out, Kevin did the lettering, and he really didn't enjoy it, so he asked me to do it. I had never done that. Practiced a little bit. Met Pete. By issue 5, I was lettering the comics, and eventually graphic novels. I started painting the graphic novels and then covers, and I always had a more cartoony style. So when they finally became a cartoon, or as I like to call them, the pizza-eating Cowabunga Turtles, that's where I got to do a lot more art. And me and another gentleman, Ryan Brown, did the majority of stuff coming out of the studio. A lot of the group shots that we did still appear, on, you can still get them on t-shirts. It's insane this many years later to see a piece of art you did. And of course, like any person that does art or anything creative, the only thing you see are your mistakes. So I've looked at that for more lifetimes than I'd like to.
40 years.
Yeah, but a lot of fun. I mean, crazy, insane. I mean, the two, Kevin and Pete owning the property, we had the best. We have no grumbles or gripes. If we do, we're making them up.
Honestly, I think most of us grew up with so many of your iconic images because we grew up with the merchandise, and Ninja Turtles is so embedded into our culture. Now, when you started working on this, did you think that, clearly you probably didn't think this was going to be like a cultural phenomenon.
No. I mean, and it is funny, now, very odd, because we always have been from the beginning. If we were at a Comic-Con, somebody comes up to the wrong end of the table and they're like, so thank you for creating the Turtles. And you're like, no, those guys down there did it. We'd be pointing away. But now recently, because of kind of what you said, I did a lot of that stuff. So people recognize my stuff before Kevin and Pete's stuff, which is very, throws me off completely when somebody says something like that. But no, I mean, we were happy. I know I left a, semi-good job, I guess I would say, after high school to join Kevin. But my parents knew Kevin, so, they might have grumbled a little bit, but I figured, hey, a couple of good years, this might be my one chance to do something, like in that type of a vein, actually, so I never thought. No, I mean, 5 years would have been amazing, but within, 3 or 4 years, just about, it was already progressing into toys and eventually animation and all that stuff. So, nope.
And then the major motion picture that changed it all.
Yeah. I mean, and the wonderful thing is we got to go down, to the movie set, which was amazing. In our young brains, my wife Denise is always now kicking me because she remembers them asking everybody if we wanted to be extras, and all of us but Kevin said no. And I'm like, really? Me? I'm not that shy. But she said, yeah, all you idiots said no, so then we couldn't be in it. And I'm like,
oh, man. But you got to kick yourself a little bit on that one.
I don't know. It was such a great experience anyways. I mean, we got to watch,
just watching it.
Mind blowing. We got to shake Jim Henson's hand one evening for the Raphael Casey Jones fight in the park. Brian, his son, was directing that scene, and he came, and so we literally turned into pimply-faced teens, like, hello, Mr. Henson, it's your name, and he's very graciously shook all our hands, and, just crazy. And actually, in that process, we got to meet a lot of the Creature Shop guys, and they said, hey, if you ever come to London, let us know, because we'll take you to the Creature Shop. And we were like, we're going there in a couple months. So it actually worked out. We went there for a con and got to go to the Creature Shop, which, was another whole other story, but it was amazing.
Oh my God. And I'm sure just that for all of us that grew up, especially us, 80s kids that grew up in the 90s or those that are a little bit older, we grew up in that world of practical effects before CGI, and those are the things that I fell in love with. Movies like movies like Alien and Predator, and seeing Tom Savini's work and George Romero's Of the Dead series and things like that.
I mean, there's a character Savini Romero in the Turtle universe. For why?
Because all those guys were juggernauts of practical effects, and to be able to work on something, a drawing, and then for a team like the Creature Shop to take your vision to life, it had to be absolutely surreal.
Well, I mean, again, at the onset, there was so many different versions of that movie, I know Kevin and Pete would have a better recollection because they were dealing with it. At one time, it was kind of, it was going to be comedians. It was going to be with some makeup and kind of a weird thing. Then it turned to like, no, we're going to make it a chop sake movie. And then when Steve Barron kind of got attached to it, he had a connection, I guess, somehow through to the Creature Shop. And, Kevin and Pete were just blown away. We all had to sign non-disclosures even in the studio back in Massachusetts because we were getting videotapes of them doing the first time ever an actor could have the thing on from the waist up, and have the head be controlled by puppeteers off to the side. We wouldn't have been able to explain it to anybody but it was just so we had to sign non-disclosures because of the Creature Shop. But it was incredible just to watch that whole movie come together and turn into what it actually became, which is, still holds up, surprisingly.
Absolutely iconic.
It unbelievably holds up. I go through the original trilogy once a year, and honestly, well, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I just said good for you all the way through. Good for you.
All the way through. Even Turtles in Time. Sometimes it's our blemishes that give us character.
Well, I will. I don't want to jump all over that, but we actually got to meet one of the puppeteers from that movie, the third movie, and because the Creature Shop wanted a whole bunch of money, kind of way more than they had done for any other movie, the movie company said no, and they got these other guys to make those suits way faster. I mean, of course, they had some direction of what they were going to look like, unlike the Creature Shop, but they had to have them able to ride on
horsebacks,
and have and have the same expressions as they used to have with puppeteers. So it was all radio controlled, and they were filming in Seattle, and it was pretty close to the airport, so they'd have to make sure that their things didn't cross. Well, one of the puppeteers that we know, he was like, "Yeah, no matter what we did, one of the turtles would be riding, and all of a sudden just go, and the whole face would just go off, and they'd be like, well, cut it. They have to figure out what frequency, call the airport. And I was like, hands down, that made me mad respect for that, what they were able to do. Because the thing I liked in that movie was the Casey Jones and the Feudal Japan guys. I'd watch a whole movie of that. That was funny, but yeah.
No, because it's your classic fish out of water setup, and that's what makes it so fun. When they're learning everything about modern times, and then that is the although there's a lot of comedy relief in that movie, that is definitely the biggest comedy relief. I got no hate on Turtles in Time. There are other projects we could talk about that have gone different directions that we don't need to put our energy into,
no. But anger has been dispelled. I love the new movie. The new movie's wonderful. I don't know if you guys agree with that.
I have not seen Rogan's version of it yet, but I've heard really good things. I know it's been a very busy summer.
It's on Paramount Plus. You have no excuses. Be quiet.
By the time this airs, I will watch it. So it's great. I loved it.
And we will give our full review on the Halloween episode too. Yes. All right, we got homework. Yes. We gotta watch.
You guys are. That's an assignment assigned right there. No, it's a wonderful. I enjoyed it immensely. I thought it was a lot of fun. Kevin has a voice in it, which is he does a voice in one scene all the way through. But the voice cast, so much fun. The animation just stunningly beautiful. I hands down, I know why it did so well on Rotten Tomatoes as well. There'll always be haters if it's not exactly your version of the Turtles, but boy, did they do a good job. I feel like it was really a lot of fun. So, assignment, you guys, I'm a little disappointed. I feel like I'm going to shut down, done with this interview, walk away angrily, maybe swear.
You could swear a little bit.
We do allow
swearing. It coming. Now, at least we are very familiar with all the other previous installments, so you give us that. There's that.
True. Yes.
So, kind of backing up a bit. So you were one of, I think, the first person hired for Mirage back in the day.
I was.
and also, as the rumor has it, the basis of Michelangelo.
Hairline alone, look at that. I mean, I had the glasses, the hairline. If I was green, yes.
Wax on.
Yeah, I mean, again, I always say, I heard it for a few years at Comic Cons that Kevin said it in an interview, and then of course in Turtle Power he says it in, calls me out basically, I guess. But I kind of figure I was the guy saying probably the stupidest stuff in the house, between me, him, and Pete. So maybe that's the reason. I don't know. But it's nice. There was a lot of stuff back in the day. Just a lot of fun, So I think a lot of dumb stuff that we said and did got just stuck to those guys early on, which is great, But I didn't flat out realize that I was Michelangelo for a long time, and then people used to ask me why I wasn't wearing orange, and what, it was a little weird, and they tell me, I read an interview, Kevin said this, and they're like, all right, but it's very nice. I wish I knew it before they sold the turtles, and then maybe I'd be like, a little more money this way. But
yeah.
And no, they were great in that capacity too. When they were sold, it was Pete owned them, but it was a wonderful. They did nice things for all the guys involved, which was great.
Well, that's really cool, and that must have been interesting when it transitioned over to Nickelodeon, and then they kind of had their couple different attempts with it. However, I gotta say, the 2012 version,
one of my all-time favorites. I mean, it probably is my all-time favorite version of them. Truthfully,
they really do such an amazing job exploring the amazing mutated world beyond, much like the comics did in the early cartoons, which I loved. I always loved just how just really obscure some of the characters started to be, where other people, they might not like it getting weird. I like it when things get weird.
I agree 1,000%. I mean, they took some of the Mirage stories that I thought were weird in the Mirage universe, and turned them into things. They brought them into the Mirage world, and they brought in, the 2003 cartoon, some of the aspects of that into it. Thought it was a great version of. I mean, the 2003 version of them was really nice because Lloyd Goldfine and Pete really did a great job and really making him kind of a Mirage. The first, I think 13, maybe more episodes. Don't quote me on that. Were directly, the issues from Mirage, including the miniseries with Donatello and Kirby and stuff like that. So that was. At that time, I thought it was mind-blowing, and they gave a nice gift at the end of that. They did a Turtles Forever thing that Pete basically paid for the fans, which was very nice. But then the 2012 series, I mean, I have to go like this every time. Yeah. I'm like, you guys, you tied it all together, did a beautiful job. They made the Flush-O-Matic a viable thing in one episode, which that was insane to me. Never should that have been done, but it was. So,
but it was, and they brought some of that obscureness back to life. And a buddy of mine years ago was like, "You got to check it out, Punky. You got to check out the 2012 Turtles series." I was like, "All right," because we were talking about some of the direction of the live action, and I was like, "It just didn't scratch the itch for me," with yeah. And he's like, dude, honestly, he's like, I swear. He's like, I am. And I was like, all right. And shout out Jason, homie, for giving that suggestion, because he was so right. It is seriously some of the best Ninja Turtles out there. If you're not familiar, mixtapers, you got to go and check out the 2012 run. It's fantastic.
Yeah, they did some amazing things even towards the end. Some of the Tales of the Turtles. They did some crazy episodes in that. And those alone, that little section was really cool to watch. Future Turtles and Monster Turtles and different things that were kind of toy line things and different things like that. So really amazing. Ciro Nelly, all the whole crew. I think Ant Ward was also one of the producers who did Rise. Just really cool. I mean, again, the 2012. I don't know why all fans didn't embrace it because, boy, it would be great if they kept going with that series. Although, you know, like I say, really loving the new movie, loving the new style of animation. And I know they already launched or will be launching Tales of the Turtles on Paramount Plus with with that characters and that animation, which is
awesome.
They announced that when they launched it on the thing, and they've got a lot of that stuff on the platform now, which is very cool that they're embracing the Green Boys from the sewer. Like, you know, it's nice that they had a good summer and hopefully a good fall and future on there.
I think so. I think, honestly, the Ninja Turtles are timeless.
For sure.
I think each generation, it kind of reflects the zeitgeist at the time. From the earliest inclinations of very kind of dark, gritty punk rock sort of,
I always think it's so funny because I think about those books and I'm like, a couple of blood splatters. The original story, yes, I get it, but now when I think about when somebody says that, I'm like, gritty, no, Deadpool there's a big hole and Deadpool puts his head through the hole, and goes, hey! And kids are doing that now. That's a little stranger than what we were getting hit with as, it's really gritty and nasty. Because I think Kevin and Pete were pretty tame with a lot of that, which was kind of weird and smart on their part. And of course the original issue was supposed to be a one-off. They killed the Shredder, so it wasn't supposed to go to little kids and become what it became. So the origin could have been a little harsher. And of course, there's so many ties to we all know Daredevil and blah blah and all that stuff, and Ronin and
the foot, the hand, and
the foot, Splinter, Stick, So, but no, it's just funny. I always love when people say it's really gritty, and like,
I mean, as compared to today's standards, yes, absolutely.
Even at that time, regular comics were getting away with a lot more than I think Kevin and Pete were trying to. They didn't really. They could have. It was an independent thing. They published since they could have sworn in it. They could have done a lot, but they really kept everything kind of PG-13 to only the first issue might have hit a slight R, but not a whole bunch. Which again, always surprised at that because they were able to adapt it pretty quickly into stuff for First Comics and do the graphic novels and stuff, and those were not. Had any age restrictions on them either. So, kind of smart on their part. They kind of kept it, kind of on the cleaner level and didn't mess around too much.
Yeah, and that's like really apparent, I think, with the stuff where we came in as kids with like the cartoons and stuff. I mean, some of the characters, just completely, over the top and ridiculous, which I love. I mean, I'll always... Slash will always be one of my favorite, antagonist of all times.
I always have a funny story for Slash, and I don't know if Kevin will get mad or I always think I know where he get, because I don't know if you guys remember Bloom County, the Burt Breathage strip with the Opus the Penguin. It was a daily strip, and it was a crazy popular daily comic strip, but they did multiple collected versions of it. Well, there was a character, Bill the Cat, and Bill the Cat was kind of a disheveled cat with one giant eye and one small eye, and all it did was go like and make that noise, and it was like no matter what, every time you saw it, you laughed. Think about Slash's eyes, one giant and one small, and he's got kind of like and I'm like, Kevin, every time I think about that, I'm like, you got that from Bill the Cat, my friend. You got that, Bill. And it kind of teams it out. It doesn't make him as harsh as he became over the time, But we had a lot of fun just making up characters for. I always say this: there's still a bunch of drawings around. We all had so many, I think, better characters than got into the toy line that got rejected. Really? Surprisingly.
Any that you can remember?
Well, there was one that was, I initially made a spider because they asked for a spider, but I did it, I think the sports turtles were just coming out, so I made it like a pitcher. So he was a reliever and a starter, type of thing. And then I think they took it and Varner turned it into construction worker, but it looked kind of weird. And then I redid it as a construction worker and had like a, retractable line with a suction cup, and those type of things that you could do. And to me, it was perfect. It fit perfectly in the line. New York City construction worker, the turtle, it seemed perfect after they changed it to that, and I redrew it, and I was like, they just never did it. Ryan Brown probably had 100 of them. All of us they would come with a wish list, and they'd give it to Varner as well, and we take our swings, they take their swings. If Playmates didn't like how they did it, they'd send it back to us to kind of mirageize it. We had the no legs can be the same, no arms can be the same. Those type of rules. You got to kind of mix and match and mutate it just enough so you got a lot out of the characters. And then it can, in the sculpting phase, they'd always add more textures and extra creatures, which we were always digging afterwards. I think the only things we got mad at was some of the paint jobs. We were like, no, not that color scheme, but it was fine.
Live and let live.
Yes,
Dylan,
yeah.
Dylan, do you remember the first time you got onto the Turtles as a kid?
Yeah, it was actually, for me, it was the live action movies, the movies from the early 90s. I was right around like 6 or 7 years old. I born 93, so like end of the 90s, and had the first one on VHS, and I watched that thing religiously growing up. Like I remember my favorite Christmas growing up was when I was 10 years old, and I got the whole underground, like the whole sewer set and the van, and we had like Foot Clan, and we had Shredder, and we had all the Turtles, we had Splinter, like the whole setup, and that was like the greatest Christmas. It's up there. I think actually it was the same Christmas. I got that and a PS2, so it really was the greatest Christmas
I'm
ever.
hard pressed. I think I would have just slid that playset aside for that PS2, but
I played with the playset. I still have the toys somewhere.
It's actually a great display piece for figures, if you have it, which is a lot of people, of course, they get destroyed and the cardboard pieces get destroyed, but
Yep. Especially when you're young and you have younger brothers, they like to.
Yeah. Well, it's funny. So Limited Run's doing Shredder's Revenge game. They're porting it to PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 5. Sorry about that, Freudian slip there. And Xbox, whatever. And they asked me. I was early on, kind of working. I had to design a playset that looked like the sewer playset, but not the sewer playset. So I actually made because of Shredder's Revenge, I made Dead End Alley. Kind of a playset that was kind of a multi-level. Those windows with bad guys that can be around the roof and on top, and it was just funny because they asked me to make it look exactly like box art, so I made it look exactly like the old box art, and then they'd show it to I guess .emu, who had the game, and they're like, no, it has to look like the cartoon, and I'm like, why do you keep this? So I took 2 or 3 attempts at it, and they're like, every time they were down with it, Limited Run was down with it, but the other guy would go like, no, and I'm like, don't keep telling me what do I have to do? They're like, oh no, we want you to do it this way, and I'm like, evidently not. So I ended up passing it off to a guy, Tim Laddie, who was doing the Saturday morning cartoons. He's done Ghostbusters and I think G.I. Joe and stuff for IDW. He's become a good friend. So I kind of went tagged off. You're younger than me. I'm too old to be making revisions when I'm not being, being paid. Here you go. And he ended up doing the box art, but he used my design for the alleyway and kind of made it more of an animated style. So, but it was fun to work on, and come up with a play set like that.
That's really awesome. Yeah, I always loved that playset as a kid. The Turtle Blimp was always one of my favorites as well.
If you could get it to hold air. If you could get it to hold air, it was a wonderful, wonderful thing.
Yeah, but I was patching that thing left and right. Before we wrap up, I remember being a kid, and now there would be all sorts of different appearances at the time in the early 90s of costumed individuals going to the mall and doing turtle photos. And I remember I was probably about 6, so it had to be about 91. My dad was taking my brother and I to go see the Ninja Turtles at the mall in Massachusetts, in Emerald Square Mall. And I got so overwhelmed that I didn't meet them. I cried my little face off because I didn't know what I would talk about to the Ninja Turtles. And to this day, it's one of my biggest regrets that I never went and talked to the Turtles. My brother has a photo, still has the photo of himself with all the Turtles, and
Okay,
I never went.
I'll tell you this funny thing. So Mirage had 2 meet and greet suits, with the big heads, what you were going to meet at the thing. And I remember we were doing an event, I think, in Springfield. It might have been a Make-A-Wish event or something like that. So Jim Lawson had a white Toyota pickup. We had the suits. We had a Raphael and a Michelangelo. Kevin and I put on the big meet and greet suits. We drove out to Amherst, Mass., and we walked around Amherst, Mass. With those giant suits on, trying to get people to go to the Make-A-Wish thing. I would later, I would put on that suit again twice. Once for People magazine. There's a picture in People magazine of Kevin and Pete, and there's a turtle, a couple turtles. I'm one of the turtles. And then I did a morning show as Michelangelo. I had to fly out to California, put on that giant suit. It was, oh God, I can't even think. Will Schreiner show. It might be out there. I might have just killed myself, but I wore the suit and never mind. Hey, before we go, I told you, I was gonna show you some skateboard decks.
Oh my God! Look at Casey.
So these are actually. It's funny. This is what it started out as. I kind of got this paper made, and I was doing some sketches on it, and I always liked the way this one came out, and I was like, huh. Maybe I'll make a skateboard deck of it. So I did a case. So he's the first, but I'll show you how they progressed if we get a couple seconds. So second one. We have a Neutrum, not a Krang, but a Neutrum. It's the Mirage version. So I like this, and I'm like, well, I can't keep doing the decks with just a square. So I progressed to a full Utrum almost. As much as I could get on the deck. Which was a lot of fun, but I'm like, okay, now I'm having a blast. I'm just having a blast doing these, doing these decks, and so then the next one I came across in my pile of sketches that I didn't sell, luckily, was a Rat King, and I'm like, I kind of like I dig him, Jim Lawson's like, he looks nice. I'm like, he's nice to the rats. He's a nice guy. So this one progressed a little further into, okay, I went horizontal and I had to add pipes. And shoulders, but it's the original thing, which was a lot of fun, So I was like, oh my God, I'm having so much. This is stupid. I'm having a blast doing these decks. So I went further, and I was like, the one creature that never got his due justice in Toy World was Cuddly Cowlick. So I did a Cuddly Cowlick and is zooming through space. But he's the first one that was I did hit this just to do a deck. I'm like, Cuddly deserves a deck. So,
absolutely.
Had a blast. I got a couple more. My wife told me we needed a Sergeant Bananas, so I did a Sergeant Bananas deck with bananas raining down behind. This is old art that I had done, so I just kind of scanned the art and did drew some bananas and made a background for them. But again, too much fun. And way back in the early days of Mirage, we had portfolio things, and I did my Big Daddy Roth version of a turtle, which was the Ninja Nutcase. So my wife said, "You got to do that as a skateboard deck." So it's Big Turtle in the original Turtle band. He's got the red bandana, and he's after the Shredder, who's kind of rat fink-eyed himself, and. This was a portfolio piece from the late 80s, I think. Wow. Probably a date on it somewhere, but I cut my name off. I don't know, but it was a lot of fun. So those are the decks.
Those are fantastic.
You can get them. You can hit me up on Instagram. I have if you go scroll down a little bit, I'm going to repost it again, and I'm going to keep reposting it because having a blast. They're like signed and remarked for $125 plus shipping.
That's not bad at all. That's all from Shellback Artworks.
Yeah, and they're beautiful maple, 7th. You can ride it. They're not unrideable. They're totally for riding, but I don't know how many people are going to ride them.
Oh, God, no, I would be hanging that up.
Right.
Yeah.
I've actually got I've got a Neutrum hanging in my studio over here. You can't see it. I got some board hangers, and like I've been rotating them occasionally just because I like to see them. But I've got to get some horizontal ones for Cuddly and Rat King. But having way too much fun doing it. I'm a little embarrassed because I keep telling my wife I always have fun doing what I do. I mean, how can I not? But way too much fun doing that. So I actually did a Last Ronin one. The cover me and Kevin did for the issue 5 with Last Ronin. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
Oh, I do.
I was like, oh, his position's kind of nice and would fill it. So I did it. I sent it to Kevin for his blessing because we both worked on the cover, and he's like, down with it. So I'm going to be at Rhode Island. He's going to be at Rhode Island. I'm going to at least print a couple of the decks so we can each have one for, to hang up, or it'll be up for sale probably quickly from both of us, knowing us. Here, sign this. I'm going to keep this forever, or at least until I get home and I can sell it. But at least forever, yeah.
At least forever. Now, I actually have a signed print of that Last Ronin number 5 from when we met a couple months ago.
So it is that piece, yes.
Is that piece, yes, which is so good. So you're going to be at the Rhode Island State Comic-Con in November?
Yes, we are. Yeah. My first time in a few years, which is nice. And again, last time I think I was there, Kevin was a featured guest. And now that we're on opposite coasts, it's kind of a gift. Even when he gets here in the motherland, his dad still lives up here. Some sisters live up here, so we get seconds if we get that. When I had Shellback, I got to trap him there for a little while and go out to dinner with him and Courtney and me and Denise. Wish we had more time to do that. Yeah. I see more of Pete, of course, because he's out here, but that's also a great thing, of course. But, I'll get to see Kevin out there, and, who knows? Pete managed to pop up at Granite State with me, which was wonderful. Never can guarantee what that boy will do, but I'm always happy when he gives me a call and asks me what I'm doing and what time the shows runs, and I'm like, okay. So it worked out for Sunday at Granite State. I think with Pete, it's going to be... I'll drive there, but don't tell him, let him know I'm coming only the day he's coming guy, which is completely fine, but he's so gracious. I mean, he signed everything for free, so I automatically had to sign everything for free. Kind of had to humble myself down, but it was nice because it was limited to 2 pieces for everybody, and made so many people that were fortunate enough to be there, get there, very happy, and he loves that, and so we're hoping that, at these closer to Massachusetts events, if it works out, we can sneak him in. It'll be wonderful. If he's sitting at Kevin's table, it'll be amazing. If he manages to get to mine, completely happy. Anybody else's, I know he's met Jim and Eric and Mike Dooney at a small con in Greenfield, Mass. So love that he does that, and like I say, it's wonderful for the people who happen to be there because all of a sudden it's the greatest day in their lives.
Oh, absolutely. And I think for all us Turtle fans out there, that would absolutely blow our minds. This has been great. So obviously next appearance is going to be at the Rhode Island State Comic-Con. We'll drop the link down below.
I probably have something in between. Something in between, but my wife is the brains of the operation as well as the good-looking one. So she usually she knows all the dates, but that's the next big thing that I can come off the top of my head. But that'll be fun. Like I said, get to see my pally hopefully for a little bit.
Well, hopefully we're able to make it down. Rhode Island's always such a fun convention. Been there many times before, so
they do a great job.
Up again. Steve, this has been great. Awesome way to spend Halloween with one of the biggest influences on me. This has been. Wait.
All right. Oh,
what's up? Troubadour, what's up, buddy?
I want to see this. Hold on.
What?
Steven!
What? What?
I'm not too late for the pitch, am I?
What pitch?
No.
What?
There's a pitch?
My comic book, Punky. I told you my comic book.
Wait, dude, I said no, you're not pitching your comic to...
Steven, are you there?
I've got like 2 seconds left. How long is the pitch?
Give me 30 seconds, please.
Oh, my God. All right, you're going to embarrass us in front of Steve Lavinge. Great. Oh, no.
I made a comic book. It's called The Adventures of Eduardo.
Okay.
It's a comic book. It's about a boy genius named Troubadour who finds a ferret in a dumpster. And when he gets the ferret home, he realizes that he has superpowers that are not of this earth, and he can also see into the future. When they
the
drink...
ferret, or
yes, the ferret.
The ferret. Oh, okay.
And they drink a bunch of beers together, and they quote Borat a whole bunch, and then they fight crime and stuff. I got like the layout here, just kind of like these are all originals, by the way.
Whoa! I can't. I mean, that's one-offs. I would think that's not. Wow. Wow. Well, I am hopefully. I'm going to be talking to somebody at some time about something. I don't publish myself.
Look at that's see, they're saying cowabunga and they're drinking beers and what. That one's kind of a tribute to you.
You know, I'm sorry, but you might have to remove that. I believe that Viacom owns cowabunga now. You might run into an issue with that. Not us. I mean, we'd be down with it, but Viacom, not so much. That they.
Well, maybe me and you can workshop it a bit.
Well, the Viacops will come and arrest you if you use that. They've got special handcuffs and such. So, wow.
Can I get your address and I'll send it to you?
They have it. I believe it's on.
I'll send that out.
Is it printed above me? You putting it on a crawl line above me with my name?
Yeah, the home address, phone number, social security number.
Please, Stephen.
So when this is so I'm gonna go back to Halloween mode.
We'll go back to Halloween mode.
And then we got my again to True Bandana. It's a beautiful thing. I usually have this on my giant Michelangelo in the corner, so he's a little disheveled without these on. But guys, happy Halloween!
Hey, happy Halloween, Steve! Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. And
throw away candy corns. If you don't like them, just chuck them away. Don't put them up on the internet how much you don't like them. You can do vampire teeth with them, but just give a little love for candy corn. Candy corn needs a little love.
I've got love for candy corn in my heart. I absolutely do.
Orange.
Oh man, as a wise man once said, never pay full price for late pizza. Mixtapers, please make some noise for our featured guest of the week, Steve Lavinge. Thank you so much for hanging out.
Bye, people, bye.
And we'll probably get sued for this, but cowabunga, dude.
We'll be in touch, Steven.
See you guys.
Mixtapers, make some noise. Steve Lavinge, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle artist, first hired out by Mirage, the basis for Michelangelo, and the reason why us three thought it'd be so fitting to be Leo, Donnie, and Raph this evening, because we knew we were saving our favorite turtle for last. Cowabunga to Steve Lavinge, and cowabunga to Chad Kultgen of the Dudesy podcast, our featured guest of the week. Can I get a cowabunga? Cowabunga!
I don't think you sent my script out yet.
Yeah, I did. Cowabunga.
Cowabunga, but I don't think you sent out my script yet. That's the reason I told you I would do this, is you said that you'd send my script to Steve Lavinge.
I did, I sent it. Now, Mixtapers, please make some noise for all of our spooky musical guests. We had the Tube Tones. Would not be a mixtape Spooktacular without the Tube Tones. We had Nihilist. We had Gabe Woodrow. We had Fangs Out. Woo. We had Los Morts. We had My Cousin's Girlfriend's House. We had Zombie Shark. The John Candy. See you next Tuesday. Cosmotorium. Best. The Tombstoners. And the Sub theory. And a big shout out to our intergalactic overlord, Lord Humongous. We acknowledge you. When we acknowledge you, our tribal.
What happens if you don't? If you
don't want to know.
I'm agnostic.
Don't worry. It's not a religious thing. You'll be alright. Now, mixtapers, we also want to make some noise for our dear friends over in Drawbomb. Yes. Nothing but love to Brandon, Ian, Lisa. We love you so much in everything that you do. Mixtapers, thank you so much for joining us for our 4th annual Halloween Spooktacular. And the first one of us in person together. Come here, guys.
All right.
Thank you. I, as always, am your host, Punky Bruiser. This guy.
Dylan Willoughby, how you doing?
And with us, contractually, Troubadour! Make some noise. Make some noise for Megan Hozick as well. Mike. Magnusen. Lord Humongous. And Kyle Ransom. Thank you so much, Mixtapers. Happy Halloween. Happy Spooktacular. Thank you for joining us. We are off for a week or two. Follow us online. Punky's Mixtape and everything. We'll see you soon. Happy Halloween. We're going to go raid. What is Kid You Know?
Oh, shoot.
Timmy's streaming. Happy Halloween, Mixtapers. Stay safe. As always, remember, crazy world out there. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other.
And always remember to stay hydrated, stay educated, and most importantly, stay sexy, everybody.
Hey, and as Troubadour always says,
don't meet your heroes.
Until next time, Mixtapers.
Come here. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Giving you a kiss. Giving you a kiss. Wonderful.
Oh. Happy Halloween.
On the other side. On the other side.
Group kisses. Oh, yeah. Mwah.
Yeah.
I'll kiss the duck. I'll kiss the duck. Until next time, Mixtapers, stay safe. Alright, is this thing done recording? Get your fucking dirty hands off me.
God.
No.
I'm sorry, Punky, I'm sorry.
No, get back in your cage.
I thought I did a good job.
Get back in the
this time.
cage. Get back in the cage. I'm sending you back to Michigan.